what the writers are trying to tell us, that we need to have faith. We need to have faith.
Suzette, Sabrina. Oh, Marian West.
Marian,
Oh my
Corey, come to
goodness,
Trump.
Annie. Sis. So sis 5513 is in the house. All right. And St. Michael is in the house.
Marian,
Also,
Tory, come to bump.
this is Tanisha is in the house. That is so nice. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, Sabrina, we're having a good day. Jermaine is in the house also. Adventure is in the house also.
You know,
Welcome in. So as the first I've ever seen. So all the new people, welcome to Sharon Review.
welcome to Sharon Review.
And Charmaine. Charmaine is our regular
resident guest. No. I'm a resident guest.
Yes, she is a resident
I'm a
guest.
resident guest.
On here. Okay. All right. So now we are going to drop. I am going to drop the link in the chat.
Come on, Marianne, we want you up. So she's going to put the link up, and I want you to come on up today.
So the link is in, and Gigi and Dion, I need every single one of you guys.
Anybody who wants to come up,
anybody.
Please come up. Let's chat. Please, let's chat. We need
okay,
somebody
so let me
to come
just
up
take
so we
some
can
comments.
chat.
Let me take some comments. Let me just go back up here for a bit.
Jermaine, come up, Jermaine. Let's chat. Somebody, let's chat. Come on up.
All right. So let me see. Wait, Charmaine, we have 4:55. We are 21 minutes in. I just want to make sure that me don't. Okay, so those people are saying hello. So let me just take some real conversation. I need. Okay, you guys told me, Goddess, you better not be shy today. You just click on the link. You don't have to stay long. Say your piece off. Anybody come up, say your piece and off. Let somebody, we have enough room to all 15 of you guys, so you can come up and we talk.
Oh,
Gigi says, Gigi, good. Okay, you know what? Okay, everybody is I'm looking for comments. All right, so Sabrina says he's going to use the money from the joint account to get under Amber's skin. Okay, Suzette is up. So my baby girl is up here. Welcome, Suzette. Oh, you're doing.
Suzette. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Sherman.
How are you, Suzette? I'm glad to see you, that you were able to come on up to join us, because we need to hear your voices. We need to hear from you.
I thought I'd be brave today.
Okay, exactly. This is require braveness.
Yeah, I just got out of a 2.5 hour deposition, so I need something else to talk about.
So let's talk about this last skit that you just see.
Oh my God. I am so glad that Melissa told Danielle. I mean, I love Amber, but I don't love the shenanigans stuff that she's doing. I'll call, like you say, Sharon, call a spade a spade. So what I'm hoping that Danielle tells Ben, and Ben's gonna tell Anthony, but I'm not convinced that someone said that Anthony would be like really upset and fight for Amber. I don't know. I don't know.
Suzette, let me tell you what's going to happen. If Ben tell Anthony is going to Google Dave.
Yes.
That is the first thing Anthony is going to want to know, everything about Dave. And if he finds out that Dave is rich or wealthy, that is when everything is going to fall apart. Because he told Amber that men like me and Wayne don't want women like you. So if he finds out that this Dave guy is a wealthy guy,
Auntie Riri is in the house. Okay, hold on, Auntie Riri.
He is going to fall out.
All right.
Hey, Auntie Riri, how are you? Trust me, he's not going to just take it.
I mean, you sure say you go swimming?
Of course, I go swimming.
No, man, you can't go swimming today. You can't. This is so important for you to go swimming. No.
I have
family.
No. I have another half an hour.
Today.
I have another half an hour. Trust
me,
I have to.
All I know is this. I'm happy, and I want them to find out about Denisha too. So if they want to find out about Dave,
listen, Anthony going to forget about Denisha. She got some roses and she feeling all happy and glowing inside. Once Anthony finds out about Dave, And if our guess is right, he's going to Google Dave because he told Amber already, if you want to know me, Google me. He going to Google Dave because nobody's going to tell him that Amber seen this new guy and blah 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 and is Melissa boss. And once he hear it's Melissa boss, he knows that it's somebody maybe have some money. And if he Google Dave and see the kind of influence and the kind of money that Dave has,
Hold on there.
watch what he's going to do.
Sharon.
Me and Auntie Riri.
Hi, Auntie Riri.
Welcome.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hold on. They're gonna say now Amber is a gold digger. Ben is gonna say Amber is a gold digger.
Don't
That's
care.
Go off.
Don't care.
Mhm.
Don't care.
Auntie Riri, welcome in. What you have to say, Auntie Riri?
I'm trying to find the thing. Hold on a minute. I'm all over the place here. I can't come on the live, got my wig off. But okay, I'm here.
Just put your bonnet on. Put your bonnet on, baby girl.
Just talk.
But I'm on here though. So what I'm thinking, I'm happy we got action. Finally.
Yes,
Yes.
finally got
action.
Breaking news, darling. Breaking news.
Yeah, I had went live myself. I was like, Lord, I said I gotta get on.
Hello? Auntie Riri lost. Let me just go down there and see what.
Can you imagine?
Auntie Riri, I put on our wig, man. Auntie Riri,
Anthony
come
was
on.
with Sheila.
Okay, Susan, what you saying?
Anthony and Sheila for 2 years. Anthony and Sheila almost were together for almost 2 years. And Amber is just with Dave for a few months and she got busted already.
Amber didn't even know that he was with Sheila.
That's what I'm saying. For so long and just not even 2 months Amber get busted.
You know,
Well, I'm glad she got busted.
The crime, but some people never get caught. And as soon as you go do it, we get caught.
Oh my
That's
God.
Amber.
That is so funny.
Well, you know why? Because she knows better.
Yeah.
That's why she got busted sooner.
I wonder if Daniel
that is God's plan.
Exactly.
That is God's plan.
God has a plan. I think
yes.
Daniel. I wonder if Daniel going to ask her about it.
She will. You know, say Daniel will. She will.
And what is she going to say to Daniel?
Gigi said the cat is out the bag. Melissa spilled this. Spilling the tea. Yes, darling.
Melissa spilled the boiling tea. That was a boiling tea.
And God says, cat out the bag. Yes, darling. This is, let me give them a shout out there. I can't believe Amber get caught so fast.
Too
and
quick.
When Anthony had to feed dirt, him never get caught. You see what they're wicked? No, Riri we lost Riri, but she'll come back. All right, so Goddess Eslin says, yes, Antoinette, she can kiss that job goodbye. Definitely. She's gonna be fired. Antoinette says, in the way I don't think Danielle believe her. It's just a wait and see. She believe her. Trust me, she believe her. She's gonna talk to Amber about it. Lee says, I don't even know that Danielle doesn't know Dave has met Dave. This is crazy, but nobody can keep a secret in these kids. So shouldn't be a surprise. Exactly. We know that Melissa was going to do it. Eslin says, time for Anthony to meet Dave. Definitely Eslin. And Gigi says, OMG. Melissa spilled the tea. Yes, she did. I knew she was going to do it.
You see, Melissa had to spill the tea. And you know
I really you're back on, darling.
Because Melissa was in her feelings about telling her to buy things, order something from Amber restaurant. Melissa,
let me read some more comments. Let's get the chat involved. It's only a matter of time. And then Annie says, she has to have proof to show she's getting fired when they find out what she did. Okay, and then Goddess said, it's not on the screen, Sharon. Okay. I believe that Melissa and Dave had some kind of relationship.
Yep.
Wasn't fantasizing at all, Gigi. Exactly, Gigi. That is why when you see she there hesitate, we know that was another nugget. She was lying to her sister. And then Annie says, Dave don't want her, so she's mad and upset. Yes, Annie, definitely. Goddess says, Sharon, and she's laughing, I guess, because we was sitting there eating and watch. Gigi says, Eslin, yes, I would love for Anthony to walk into the restaurant and meet Dave, definitely. And Andrea says, welcome, please like, share, Subscribe to Sharon underscore Rico Review. Isis, how you doing? And Suzette says, IGG, you are right. And good evening, Andre. Sabrina says, we need to tell the right person. Yes, she needs to tell the right person. And Eslin says, when you see Dave is going to forget about the and any other woman and fight for his wife. Let the game begins. Let's put out a shout out with this. I love this. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna ask the panel. We're gonna go back to the panel.
Sharon, you're
Yes,
going to see Anthony curl up and cry like
like
a
a baby.
baby because he
Yes.
said he would. So if he finds out about Dave, you're going to see him bawling like a baby. He said if he finds out, he's going to assume they're intimate. So now he's going to be bawling like a baby.
He's gonna know. You know why? When he okay, let Auntie Riri speak because she keep on a jump off. Auntie Riri,
Yes, can you hear me?
yes,
Yes,
go ahead.
Oh my God, we got action. Look, it's so look, it's shutting down the internet waves.
Mhm.
oh my
Oh
God.
man. I'm just hoping this goes. So oh it's so much. It's so much to consume at one time.
Yes.
So at first I was thinking, I was like, well, Ben knows Dave for sure because she said you're gonna get me fired. But then she turned around and said, I know you've never met him before. And I think Danielle has probably met all of Melissa, met all of Ben's partners, if that makes sense. So I'm just really wondering now. And someone had put on my page, what if the lake house lady and Ben are like related?
I don't know. Sharon, you're muted.
Riri is either they're related or he's her ex-husband.
That's what I was thinking too. Is that the ex-husband? Or is
Mm,
she the crazy lady from Arizona?
Who, Melissa?
we
I
don't
don't
know
think
it. Let's
Melissa is
see.
a crazy lady from Arizona because she said that she's fending calls off, especially from the crazy. She's still getting calls from the crazy lady in Arizona. So it's but Melissa is crazy too. So just look at her and the way you see when Daniel walk up to her and touch her,
Oh
she
my
was going to
God.
jump out of she was like she was going to jump out of her skin. So she's deranged. As far as I'm concerned, that lady is deranged. And I'm wondering if Daniel actually believes her.
Yeah, Danielle may think it's made up because she knows that her sister, like you say, is deranged or her sister's been committed or something. I think they alluded to the sister's been committed or something before.
I wonder if Daniel is going to ask Amber about it before she goes to Ben. Maybe
Mm.
Daniel is going to say to Amber, "Oh, I heard that whatever, blah blah," and try to get information. I don't think she's going to go straight to Ben. I think she's going to want to get more information regarding the entire situation from Amber. And if she does not get it, she might ask Ben, "Do you know that?" What she might do is ask Ben if he knows Daniel Boss. Who is he? What kind of person is he? And all that. So I think she might just want to
Mm.
gather the information first before she spill the tea. She's going to start doing recon on Ben. Sorry, on Dave. She's not going to just go straight to Ben and just say, I hear Amber's doing this. She's going to ask, do you know Daniel Boss?
Yeah.
And she might make up a story to tell Ben, and then Ben is going to we will know if Ben knows him and how much what Ben knows about him.
Sharon and the ladies on the panel. So, what do y'all think? I have been wanting to ask ladies this question. What do y'all think about Anthony courting Denisha? What are your thoughts on that?
Susan, you go.
No, I think it's wrong. And the reason why, because he's still a married man. If he's going to do that, he should, just like Amber should have waited until she had her divorce. I just think that's wrong.
Okay, my thing is, he's just courting. And if we follow the Skitland rules or the Skitland law, it says that they're officially
Separated.
legally separated. So all he's do is courting. But there's a pattern, and I want you guys to go back to Facebook and look. It's more you can follow it on Facebook more than you can follow it on YouTube. every time Amber shut Anthony down, Anthony goes to Shayla. Now that Shayla, the man, shut him down from Shayla, he start going to Daniel. So every time he goes to Amber and anything, his ego is bruised because Amber is bruising his ego bad. Every time his ego is bruised somewhere, somehow by Amber, he goes over to Shayla. Now we start going over to, what's her name? To
Denisha.
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 And I think, I'm wondering if we find out that he used that joint account, if he put Amber back on there and he used that joint account to get flowers. You remember the conversation he had with Amber when Amber checked him about the flowers he sent to Shayla. Amber checked him about that. Amber said to him, who else are you sending flowers to? Amber asked him, who else are you sending flowers to? Because I know you have somebody else. That's what Amber said to him. So he's going to want to see if Amber is going to come at him again regarding the flowers because now we send flowers to somebody else. So let's see if Amber finds out about the flowers and she's going to check him again about the flowers. So I think what Anthony is doing is just an ego boost. That's all he's doing. Every time Amber shut him down, he comes back for an ego.
Okay, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I think he's done that in the past, but I just think that there's something different about Denisha because of his approach. Like I don't know. I just feel like, and I do agree with Suzette. I'm all for not doing anything while you're married, but they are legally divorced, and if they are courting, I feel like he deserves happiness too.
Yes,
I
he
don't
does.
want him. I don't want him to take it to the sexual standpoint of it all. But I do. I personally want to see Anthony happy too because again, I said on my live last night, I'm team. They shouldn't have never been married. They should have never been married because it was all built on a lie. And he would not have taken her as his wife, and we would not be here going through all this stuff with Shayla and everybody else if she would have been honest and said, "I just got out of bed with Wayne." And I think it's the whole thing. And if she would have let him go when he filed for divorce from her, he
Yeah, but
said, he wanted to divorce her, and she the one ran back to him.
yeah, but Riri, where would the storyline be if that was the case? There would be no story. So they have to make a story, and this is
Yeah.
why the story is where it is right now.
Yep.
So if you follow the story, because I was saying to somebody, I don't think they're going to end up divorcing. I don't care what anybody wants to say. That's my opinion. Because if you follow the story, when she was talking to Wayne, when Wayne was asking her, are you cheating? And she denied it. And Wayne was going through all of that spiel about make sure you're doing it for the right reason. And Wayne said to her something about divorcing, and she said, that's why I'm asking right now. That's why I'm asking him for a divorce. And Wayne said, the first time. You could have gotten out the first time. So
Hmm.
sometimes Wayne talks in parable. Most time Wayne talks in parable. And
Yep.
I think after this whole Dave and if this Denisha thing comes out, I think the writers are setting it up for them to. There's not going to be a Denisha or a Dave. I think that's where the writers are setting it up to go.
I can agree with that. Do you think they love each other though? Do you think there was ever love in this
Okay,
marriage?
so that's the thing. Today I was reading a book. I was reading a book today, and the book talks about love. And the book said a lot of time, two people are in love, especially in a marriage, and it's hard work. Love, marriage is hard work. And a lot of time people stray from the marriage because they prefer to take the easier way out. They prefer to, and I'm thinking about Amber and I'm thinking about Anthony, and I said, their marriage, it's complicated and it's going to be hard work. And I think both of them think just it's easier if they just go out and lust and do whatever that comes easy to them than to fight for their marriage. But I think it's going to come a point when they're actually going to be fighting for that marriage. I think there's going to come a point when they're actually going to be fighting tooth, my grandmother would say, tooth and nail for that marriage. Because right now they're looking at the easier stuff. Amber's looking at Dave. Dave is easy. Anthony's looking at Denisha. That is easy. So they are not looking at their marriage in a sense where they can fight. So I think it's going to come to a point when they both have to fight for that marriage.
Okay.
Well, says there, both of you guys. Okay, so no, I've been very quiet. You know why? I've been watching that scene back over, guys. And when Daniel asks Melissa, is she Amber dealing with Dave? Melissa says yes, they're dealing. That is why I mute it and I listen to it again and I screen record it.
I thought she said no.
No,
No,
no, no. She
not
said
she.
yes, they
She said
are.
Amber. She
She
said
says
Miss
yes.
Amber is
Oh,
dealing
oh,
with
oh,
Dave.
oh.
Yeah, she says
Yeah,
yes. She
said
said
yes.
they are dealing with each other, and she says yes. And she said, okay.
Hi, Andrea.
Did Amber? Did Amber start seeing him? When did was after she filed? She start dealing with him, and she says, "Stop, stop, stop. Let me think. Let me think."
She don't.
So Daniel is going to tell Ben, just like what
Not yet.
Charmaine says.
Not
She's
yet,
going to
though.
tell Ben, plus she's going to ask Amber about it because remember, she said to Amber that you look very happy. You're glowing.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Shayla told Amber that too. That was a nugget too, guys. That was a
I was just gonna
nugget.
say that's one of your nuggets.
Tell you, darling. And I knew it. Remember when people say, "Oh no, she loves her job. She will not jeopardize it. She don't want to be fired." I said
Yeah, but
she's an
today she
ex
was
factor.
triggered. She
She
was
not on her
triggered.
meds.
She
Look.
is an
Today she
ex
was
factor. We
triggered.
even mentioned it yesterday. That girl.
Sharon. Sharon and the panel, she was triggered today because Melissa keep talking about Amber's restaurant, and that's what
Yes.
triggered her. Melissa keep pushing about this Amber restaurant, and he said, "Have you ever ate the catfish or whatever? Let's order." And she said, then she talked about the sweet potato pie.
She said she don't want nothing
Mhm.
other from
She
the
said she don't
restaurant.
want anything, and she said yes, she had the sweet potato pie, and then that triggered her because that was what Dave. It was the sweet
Mm-hmm.
potato pie that caused Dave to want to go and deal with marketing the restaurant. So she mentioned the sweet potato pie. That's what triggered her.
I think she came in on edge though. When she walked in,
Mhm.
she seemed a little
Melissa is always on it, Riri.
off kilter. Yeah.
I have a question for Riri.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Do you think Melissa and Dave were in a situationship? You
No.
think so?
I
What?
think it was
Never.
I think it was all in her mind. I
Mm-mm,
think it was
never.
totally I think it was all in her mind, and the reason I say this because so just stay with me for a second. The
Mm-hmm.
reason I say this, I looked at those videos over and over and over and over and over again. She's going through something where she's romanticizing what they have. I believe that she was putting herself in the role of other women, including when he picked her up and he walked across with her. It was almost her body was almost in the same position.
Mm-hmm.
The day that they got ready to go to South Carolina, that's the same day she had on that dress. Dave had on a different outfit. When you go back to that night, they were already in South Carolina that night. But the scene where we see him pick her up with the black dress on,
Mm-hmm.
that would have been the night of that they were in South Carolina. And so that's what made me think that. I think, and then like when they were talking in different scenes, like when the homeboy came up and they had on the red outfit and they were sitting outside, and she was about to go down the path of when they talked to, about their relationship or whatever. She was about to take it there, and then the friend comes up and it like stops them. I think she's always wanted to do it there. I've been there before myself, so everybody can have their, difference of opinion or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been in situations where you will stay in the background. You will be the silent friend. You will be the friend. You will be the one who helps write love letters to their girlfriends. I've done that before and done all those things. I've been a Melissa before. Not maybe the real crazy part, but I've been that girl who did everything for the guy that I was in love with the whole time and never even told him I was in love, and he never even picked it up to the day that he picked it up and
Really?
got a hint of it. But I think that Dave does know. I think he does know how Melissa feels about him, but he capitalizes on it. The thing that
Yes.
made me think like they didn't cross the line when she said, "The way you touch my wrist."
Mm-hmm.
When you think about somebody, or you've been in romantically or sexually involved with them, you're gonna say, "Remember that time we made love." You're gonna say something more intimate than, "Remember when you touched my wrist and you looked across the room at me." She never spoke anything intimate that they did. And that's my opinion. And again, we will never know until the writers let us know, but that's my stance on it. At first I was gung ho that they had crossed the line. But I'm telling you, I watched those videos over and over and over and over again. And based on what she said and her body language, even when they sat next to each other and she was telling him, um, she made the comment to him, and they were talking about the lady and all that stuff. Dave was looking straight ahead, talk when he was talking about Amber. He never talked about like an incident they had or anything. To me, he knows how she feels about him. He uses that to his advantage, but I don't think they've had sex.
I think they have sex. And when you talking about the clothes, I'm going to draw an illustration regarding the clothes. Yesterday, Angelina was in a skit with Brody, and that's the same clothes she was in. That same orange shirt she had on when she was
Oh, I know
dragging.
that. Yeah.
That same orange shirt she had on when she was dragging. What's her name? When
Mm-hmm.
she was dragging Sincerely out of the place, and Angelina has changed in a different clothes in different skits since then, but
Oh
then
yeah.
she appear in this same skit with Brody in different clothes, and Brody has on different clothes. So it's a situation where maybe they did not do a costume change at the time when they were filming. But I think Dave and Melissa crossed the line, because there was a point when Melissa said, every time, like whenever time you enter a relationship or have a girl or something, you always come back to me. But this Amber, because
Yeah.
what Melissa is doing now, Melissa is seeing a different pattern. Because I think that all the other girls are something that Dave just was not really showing any much interest in. He would just a one dip and gone, a one hit and he's gone. Yes, bam, thank you, madam. But he's showing more interest in Amber. So she realized that this is different. And that is what is hurting her. Because it's not like the other girls, the one in Arizona or all the other girls in Atlanta. Because she mentioned the girls in Atlanta. And he said, I always tell you about the girls in Atlanta. So I think Melissa was always a comfortable space for Dave.
She's a
When,
diehard friend. She
when
she's that friend. She's his
I
pillow.
think she was just a comfortable space for Dave when Dave get involved with a girl and maybe the
Agree
girl
with
is
that.
hurting or whatever. So Dave would come back and Dave could just dump on her, and whatever they do, she would calm him. But
That part is true, but they
here
never had
comes Amber.
sex.
Here comes Amber. Amber is different. Amber is different, and that is what is triggering, because when she looks at Amber, Amber is what she wanted to be.
Exactly.
Wanted to be a long term for Dave, and she was just
Let's
I
go back to
know
that.
guys.
Let's
I know guys that will do that to girls. They have a one girl that every time something does not work out with somebody else, they just run, go back, they'll have sex, and they'll just cool off, and that's it. Just like the day when what's his name? Anthony wanted to take Amber out for a date, and Amber turned him down. What did he do? He run to Shayla and have sex with Shayla. He did not even
yeah.
stay. He just one bam, thank you, madam, and pull up his pants and was ready to leave. So I think that was what uh, Melissa represented to Dave. Whenever time Dave is going through anything, Dave could always go back and unload on Melissa. And that was it. She was comfortable doing that because she wanted to be part of Dave's life so much. And she's always living in hope that one day
Exactly.
might see her. Dave might want to be with her permanently. And here comes Amber. And Amber
She
is what Dave
she
is
she's in
doing.
the background waiting for it. Please choose me, choose me.
Yeah,
So
but
she's
Dave will
doing
have
so
sex.
she's doing everything. So I
That
want to
doesn't
talk
mean
about that.
he doesn't have sex with her. He'll have sex with her, but he's still not choosing her. She's
You
not
didn't
what
have sex
he's
with her.
looking for to settle.
So
He's
we're
just
gonna agree to disagree on the sex part.
It's
I
just
agree
a
with everything.
release. I think it's just a release for Dave. Melissa was
I,
just a
I
release.
agree. I agree with everything you're saying except the sex part. I believe that she's his release and all of that. When we go look at the outfits, let's go back to the outfits. So with the outfit thing, yes, I'm totally aware of outfit changes and how that works. But on that day, the same tank top he had on. He didn't have on a tank top when he talked to Melissa earlier. He had on like a linen shirt with the pants. But that night when she recapped in her mind, he had on the same outfit he had on with Amber that previous morning.
Yeah, but that still does not
And
mean
that's why I'm
anything,
no,
Riri.
I'm saying the tank top and everything. It's like she was placing herself with him, and I just personally think that's
I,
it. That's
and
my.
you notice he has on that
We'll
same
agree to
tank top.
disagree.
He has on that same tank top the night when he was in the backyard pacing and doing his hands like that. That's the same shirt he had on, but he had on a
Yeah,
different
that's his thing.
cause. And you notice Anthony have on most of the time. Anthony is in the same clothes,
I'm
and
not I'm not
Anthony had on
stressing.
that red
I
shirt
under
with the white sleeve a lot of times. And if you look, most of them, Anthony and Amber more than anybody else, does not repeat a lot of her clothes.
no
But
no no. I don't want to get okay. So
Anthony repeat a lot of his clothes. So Dave
yeah.
could be repeating his clothes as well. I mean, change of
So
clothes. I don't see it making, and
so
this is just my opinion, Riri, my opinion, and I'm saying a change of
we could
clothes.
agree to we could agree to disagree.
That's what I'm
We could agree to
saying.
disagree.
A change of clothes does not
Because
really
I'm not
really
talking about the
much.
clothes.
You
What I
understand?
was oh, I'm sorry. What
So
I was trying to say or attempting to say is like my thing when I talk about the clothes is not about the clothes change. I personally think also she has cameras in the house. And I think that she is visualizing
I don't think
based
he's
on what she sees.
in the house.
But we'll see.
Amber in there.
There
That's with Amber in there.
we can agree to disagree.
I don't think I think they crossed the line. I think they have crossed the line. And that is what is messing her up in her mind because this is something different. He was always there as a safe, like a safe harbor. You know, there's a lighthouse there. So when Dave is coming home, he is in a mood or something, she was always going to be there for him. He could come and park his car in her garage and she'd feel good because that was something she wants him to do. But the fact that now Amber is totally different, Amber threw a wrench in everything. That is what is bothering her. She would be cool with all the other girls because she know it's only a matter of time. Dave was going to leave them.
Everyone, so my turn now. So I am so happy. This is out in the open. So now the only person that we need to find out now is Anthony. And I'm looking forward to see what Mr. Little Uncle will do. And I am going to respond to the chat. All right. So we lost Suzette. So I am going to take I want my chat family involved in this conversation. Okay. And I've seen, so Goddess says, Melissa really is falling apart. She can't wait to tell her sister that bit of tea. Exactly. And St. Michael says, this is the beginning of the end. Here goes my Amber's 50%. Exactly, Michael. But if she has legal separation, I don't think her 50% is going to come in play. She still have the upper hand because she started cheating after she signed for the divorce. Okay, so they're going to be fighting on that part. I think that's my opinion.
Sharon, I'm
I'm
going
not
to
gonna
jump off
debate
now.
back and forth if Melissa was sleeping with him, although I think they were sleeping. I don't think it's in her head. She
It's
was
not in
sleeping
her
with
head.
that
She
boss.
was.
Guys, please hit the like button. And Annie says, Dave don't want a crazy woman in his life. I think we lost Riri and we lost Suzette. So Suzette, you guys have the
Yeah,
link.
and I'm going to jump off as well. I don't think Riri's gone. I think she's off camera, but I think she might still be on there. But I have to jump off because I have to leave 5:30.
Okay.
But I
Matilda
just want
says
to
today is
say,
not the day for you to go to. This is too juicy
no,
for you
I
to
have
go.
to. I have to.
And
Today's
then
the day.
Essence
I
says,
have to.
Charmaine, no divorce because Anthony is going to fight for
And
Amber
that is what I'm
with all
saying.
his soul.
It's
And
not
that's
this.
what I know.
There is not
What
going to
is
be
the
any
plan?
talk of money. There is not going to be any talk of no 50% or any money when Anthony finds out about Dave, because Dave is going to be a threat to him.
And he doesn't lose.
I think Anthony really loves Amber, and that is why he's doing all these crazy things. All these crazy things. I think Anthony really loves Amber. That is my opinion. Again, everything I'm talking on this here is my opinion. Everything is my opinion. And as Riri said,
Let me
we're
just
going to
place the link
agree
back
to
in the
disagree.
chat. I'm just pasting it back in the
So
chat for
I'm
you guys.
gone. I will see you guys. I will
All
talk
right.
to
I'll
you
see you
guys
tomorrow,
later.
Charmaine.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
All right, guys. The link is in the chat. I'm gonna read some comment. We're gonna get into it. Riri she dropped off by accident. She maybe lost signal or whatever. Suzette too. So as soon as they can come back on, they can. Gigi, I'd like you up here. Dion, I'd like you up here. Goddess, I'd like you up here. Who else? Antoinette. Okay, Antoinette, you're more braver. Thank you, Antoinette. Welcome in.
Welcome, welcome.
Let me just read 10 comments and then we jump into it, Antoinette. Just hold on, the baby girl.
I can't see the comments on my end.
That's okay, don't worry about it. I'm reading it.
Okay.
So it says, Charmaine, no divorce. I think I read that already. Gigi, I'm really surprised she told. I thought she would consider Dave. Nope, I know she wasn't going to hold that. And Gigi says, Danielle is just collecting all the information. She's playing dumb so her sister can keep running her out. I'm going to go, girl. So Gigi says, okay. And then Eslin says, that's the same time Anthony is going to turn to God. Oh my goodness. Thank you, dear Eslin. And Annie says, I don't think Amber will care if they tell about her and Dave. Let's see what happened, Annie. This is, you know what? I'm starting to believe now. God has a plan, and the Dalton will not be divorcing because I've been watching that safe there. There's a lot of nugget inside that little skit there. When you see Alex, Charmaine, and Riri, Antoinette is okay. Antoinette is in the Annette is in the house also. So we have Antoinette. Just let me take some more comments, please. Because I whenever I have guests, me always neglect my chat family, and I don't want to do that today. Today is too juicy to ignore them. So GP says, God, I'm not surprised. Melissa has been on 10 years from the day Amber met Dave, asking questions, popping up at the house, pretending that she wants to do workout. Off the blue, Melissa is crashing out. Definitely she is. I totally agree. Seth Michael says, why are those women crazy over Wolf? Mandia. There is nothing appealing about him, said Michael. Said, okay, thank you, dear. And Dion says, I think Daniel wants to find out if Dave was the reason Amber filed for divorce. Yes, Dion, you're absolutely right there. And then Anthony is just gonna go whine to Denisha. My wife is having an affair with me. I like he isn't going to try to get Denisha cookie. Exactly, Gigi. And Gigi's laughing. Goddess says, Gigi, she sure is remember the shrine of Dave on her. Dave, she have yes. And then Gigi, that's right, Charmaine. Amber can say that she ain't sleeping with Dave right now. Exactly, she can do that for real. And then Goddess says, Gigi said to Goddess, yes, I remember that shrine. She as of Dave before she destroyed it. Well, she was crashing up. And Marianne says, she said after Beth started helping G with the restaurant. Yes. So she says after. And then Tanisha says, I am not a fan of anyone on this skit, but how come Amber is the only person on this skit get her karma? Not Shayla, Anthony, Angelina, Delicia, Eman, Wayne, Momo, Jocelyn, Dominic, and Bethany. Exactly, Tanisha. But only Amber, darling, Uncle Amber. And then hers, he is her business partner, right? And then, you know what? We'll give that away, and Anthony will believe, guys. Remember, Amber came home early in the morning time. She's sleeping out, and she came home in her trench coat. Remember that. So he will put everything together, and he will know exactly when she starts sleeping with Dave. Danielle is sneaky. She's gonna use it against Amber the same way she threw Wayne in her face. Definitely. Yes. And let me see here. Aislinn says Sherman is going to fight for Amber. Blessed afternoon, sisters. Jermaine is saying adventure. Says Daniel is definitely going to tell Ben. Yes, she definitely is. He doesn't want to lose, especially to another man. Exactly, Marianne West. And Gigi says, hi, Tanisha, that's what I've been saying for years. Why does Amber got so much karma? Shayla, Bethany, Dominic, Libby, those escape karma. Exactly, guys. And you guys are wonderful. Thank you, guys. Jermaine says, Gigi says, Jermaine, blessing to you, brother. And Marianne says, let me see here. Let me see. The after started, the affair started after she filed the yes, yes, yes. We know that. Thank you, darling. Auntie Riri says, I, Sharon, I'm not even to say it. Say, I, Riri, where you going to come back on the stage? We're going to have a real discussion now. St. Michael says, poor Amber, Wayne, and Wolf, man, Dave, Irony, and Wolf, man, Dave, from the bank account. She is praying her lawyer to divorce Anthony. Yes, yes, he's laughing and looking. Laura says, do you think that's how Amber is going to find out about Melissa and Dave? Because Michelle is going to mention it to Amber. Darling, there is gonna be a lot of twists and turns, and I don't put anything past them, Laura. You're absolutely right there, darling. And Marian says, hey, Suzette, great to put a face to the name. That is so nice. And Suzette, where are you? And oh, Annie, Annette, and Antoinette is on here. So let's go back. Let's have to treat my guests well. Okay. So Antoinette, go on. Say hi. Antoinette, say
Hi
hi.
everyone. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Well, I want to say this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Even though Melissa did tell Danielle,
Mm-hmm.
and the way Melissa was acting like
Mm-hmm.
like crazy, do you all think? Because she said that Amber and Dave is dealing with each other. She
Mm-hmm.
didn't say they were sleeping with each
She
other.
said
She
she's
said
dealing. That meant
dealing. So
yes.
my question is, when if Danielle asked Amber, "Are you dealing with Dave through the grapevine?" I heard you was dealing with Dave. She said, "Yeah, marketing." She could say that he helping her with her restaurant, because Melissa did not say sleeping. She says dealing with him. I could be dealing with somebody and sleeping with somebody, but they don't know. But I could say, well,
Mm-hmm.
she said she was dealing with him, not sleeping with him. It's a difference to me. And I think what's gonna happen before she goes to Ben, she gonna ask Amber, and she gonna say, Amber, be truthful with me. Are you dealing? She might say dealing. She might say sleeping with Dave. We don't know if we get that skit. We should get that skit by tonight, hopefully.
All right, Antoinette, go ahead. Eroy's on here also. Antoinette, your turn.
You mean Annette?
Annette.
And then
Annette. Sorry, Annette.
Okay, it's no problem. Good evening, good morning, good night, everyone. I am. My apologies for being a tad late. I've just had 100 and things to do today because I'm
Mm-hmm.
actually traveling to a particular country over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I will be
ah,
in Canada. I'm going to be visiting Canada.
oh, okay. What
Yeah.
And
part
I
of
hope
Canada?
I get to
Okay.
see her.
I'm going to be in Ajax. Ajax.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I'm going to be in Canada. So anyway, yeah, just sorting out a lot of things. So I'm not up to speed of what's going on in Skitland. So I could do it a quick recap from anyone who's able to just keep me up to speed. I know Mr. Dalton sent Delisha flowers, and that's all I know
Okay.
about. And that was
Annette.
the yes, Antoinette,
Annette,
my dear.
the big story of the day as of now is that
Yeah.
Melissa went to tell Danielle about
Mm-hmm.
Dave and Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Really? Ah,
Yes.
that's interesting.
And Melissa told Danielle, don't tell Ben. So that means Ben and Dave might know each other. Might.
Right. Okay. Well, if this is the direction they're going, we can forget about Delisha because now Mr.
Exactly.
Dalton is gonna have to muscle up. He's gonna man up. And even you know what? Even with the flowers, it's all about trying to get attention from Amber. Even the flowers to Denisha. I wouldn't worry about it. But now, okay, it's getting a bit interesting. So yeah, okay. I wonder if we're gonna see Dave and Anthony meet. I wonder. That would be interesting. To be honest, you know what? I love every moment of it, whether it's bad, whether it's good, indifferent. I'm still going to be team neutral stroke
Yes.
Daltons. So yeah, I think this is going to be super exciting. So yeah, hello chat, my bad manners. Good evening chat. I hope you all are doing well. You know, the Angela, Gigi, Era, Nancy, Tina, oh my God, Goddess. Marion, hi everyone. I hope I haven't forgotten anyone. Miss T, but yeah, really nice. Dion, hi, and yeah, nice Sharon for having me back again. I heard Charmaine was here. Is she gone now?
Yeah, she have to go to she
Okay,
has to go
and
to
Auntie Riri, she's gone as well.
yeah, she was on here, but she gets
Oh,
knocked off. I do not know what happened. I hope she comes back on.
oh, okay, because yeah,
Maybe I'll, you know what? Let me just send her the link again in her
yeah.
just in case she doesn't have it.
Hi Tina.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hi
the
Sharon.
guest topic is
Look.
Okay.
that Melissa spaz out and she went and complained to to our sister about Amber taking our man away from her.
Oh
So
gosh. Okay.
that's the juiciness of the
Okay.
situation there.
So Sharon, have
And
you shown those skits already? Have you shown them?
yeah, I have shown it. I have shown
Okay.
it,
All right. Well,
but
I'll look at them later then. Yeah.
yeah, I have shown it. But I can just I since we're gonna talk, I'm not gonna show it. There is. I wonder if I can. I think I'll play too much of it, so I can't show it again. I wanted to show that part where she says, "Yes, Amber taken."
And a senior single woman
because she
because
has
of
been
this
taking it,
platform.
I was just stay with a man
250,000
that had a child
users.
by her husband. I was just stay with a man ah, that she was just taking it. They wanted to be this perfect wife. No, I think you should go and look for that skit and watch it.
Yeah, okay.
The day she called Ernestine to introduce her to her lawyer,
Yeah, okay.
I was not happy.
Uh,
Amber, she's a pretender.
mm-hmm.
Yes. Anthony is a bad guy. Anthony does not pretend.
All
Anthony does
right.
not pretend. Amber is a pretender.
Okay.
Yes.
All
And
right.
I don't like people like that.
Okay.
It
What
was
shall
because
we say?
Amber did not fight for divorce. It was because of Dave. When
Yes.
she just saw Dave, that was when she now said, Anthony, I want a divorce.
Yes.
And there's another thing I'm looking. You are speaking with a man that you don't even know. You don't know his medical record. You don't know. You don't know if he has any infection inside him. You're
Mm-hmm.
taking a big risk. Big
All right.
risk.
All right. Thank you, Harold. Okay.
For
Yeah.
now.
I just want to say there's 3 new skits just popped up.
Yes, I
Okay.
have something ready for you guys. Okay. And
Okay. Yeah.
oh darn it, we lost Error. Sorry about that. We lost Error. So we lost Error, Suzette, and Auntie Riri. All
Can I
right.
ask you ladies a question?
Yes.
How soon you all think Dave gonna meet Anthony at the restaurant?
Um.
Honestly.
To be honest, with the way the writers are doing it, we just don't really know. But it seems like it's getting nearer and
Yeah.
nearer.
Yes.
And I think it's just about gonna. Can I use the word explode? It's gonna explode.
Yes.
I am just so excited about
I
it.
can't
I love it.
I can't wait to see the reaction on Anthony's face when he see that tall chocolate dark.
You know
All
what?
I know
Okay,
is Nancy is gonna be
everyone's got their
happy.
preference. Everyone's got their preference. Some
Right, but
people
I'm just saying
really like Dave.
right,
Some
but
people
he
like Dave.
tall. He to me he tall and handsome.
Okay.
He tall and handsome. But he's like any other man, tall and handsome. But I'm just saying when Anthony see him and for the first time, he gonna say bye bye Denisha, bye Shada, bye Delicia.
Well, we don't know. Do we think
I'm
maybe he
just
might
throwing
sign
stuff
the
out
paper?
there.
Sharon, and Antoinette, do you think he might sign the papers when he sees Dave?
Oh
He,
heck no.
he said he doesn't lose. Guys,
He
he said
might
he doesn't lose. He said
I
he
he
know,
might
I
doesn't
know.
lose and he's not
no
gonna do that.
he might buy her the whole flower shop.
Okay,
I
so Charmaine just put in the thing says Dave and Anthony here. Dave
yeah.
and Anthony will be having a pissing contest soon because Anthony is going to be saying a man like me.
Okay.
Okay, and well, okay, Charmaine, and then Marion West says, remember Daniel asked Amber while going if she ever thought about being with another man. Yes, she did
Remember
ask
that?
her.
Yeah, she did.
Charmaine, you're absolutely right. Anthony thinks he's the man, and he definitely isn't. Darian says, good evening, Sharon, chat, and panel. You have your link, so we won't even bother talk to you. We won't even answer anything you have in my chat right now, Darian. We need you up here. All right. So a good evening, Humphrey. Okay, let me see what is Michael saying. Good evening, ladies and gents in the chat. Del Marie says, welcome in, Del. This will not be good for Amber. Anthony is going to his lawyer, and this is get nothing from the divorce. That's what Del Marie
Yeah.
says. My goodness. Maybe that will happen, but God has the plan. So when they say God has the plan, I'm here wondering they cannot make Amber lose in this. If they make Amber losing this, guys, people will not be watching that skit anymore.
Right.
They're not going to let people not watch this skit anymore, guys. God has a plan, and them have to follow up with God as a plan. And
Yeah.
okay, so we have a private conversation. Hold on here. Suzette says, I have to drop off. It was a pleasure speaking with you, Sharon, Sharman, and Riri. Oh, thank you, Suzette. I hope you come back on soon.
Yeah, missed you,
I
Suzette.
didn't even get to ask you any question and you're gone. All right, then I understand, Suzette. Okay, so I know that God has a plan. We do not know in what direction, but it seems like they're gonna make Anthony fight for his wife because when you hear that, and you know it's gonna Google Mr. Dave. Oh my goodness, without
I mean,
it only gonna get worse. Trust me. It only
okay.
gonna get worse. And if Amber find out he messes with Melissa, maybe that is how she's gonna go back home to her husband. All right, so let me
Okay. Well,
just park that for a bit. Let me take 5 comments here, and then I'm gonna show the Delicia. Anthony is not Christian man. He has accepted Christ as his Lord and Savior. That's a faker. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, dear. And Melissa says Daniel should be worried about Abigail getting her through Ken and and Lex Amber and deal with their divorce.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then Misty says Anthony will know as soon as he sees Dave. Definitely he will know. Maybe he might have a heart attack, Misty. And Gigi says Anthony Pryor is the next morning. He was being stupid with his wife when he didn't get his way like a child. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm coming down here. I believe Anthony is just gonna go around town and the Bash Amber tour. Tell Denisha, tell Shayla, tell Wayne Amber is cheating on a man. And he is the reason she's doing it. Oh boy, this is only gonna get worse. And then Del Marie says, and Danielle asks Melissa if it was after Amber filed for the divorce that Amber and Dave hooked up. If she finds out it's after, nobody can do her anything because it is legal. That's why they did it. Oh, they did it. You understand, guys? If
Yeah,
they
I
find out
understand.
Amber did it after they did the divorce, she's in the clear. She'll still get her money if Anthony wants to sign the paper. All right. So there is definitely going to be, and Tina says to Gigi. Gigi said to Tina, Anthony is better at bashing Amber than supporting his wife and lifting her up. But he's so busy lifting up Denisha. Worthless anyway. Yes, Amber was mocking God because she said that God spoke to her to forgive her husband. All of a sudden, she wants divorce. Error. If you're in the chat, you can click back on because I don't see you. Sick of Larry putting up with Bethany. I need a separation. And Melissa says, Gigi, exactly. And it's out of spending material to whooping woman, just divorce and date whomever he chooses. He's been doing it since he got married. Auntie Riri, where are you? And Amber is fed up with her husband. She's trying to be faithful for a long time, praying and God work at its time. Yeah, and then here she said, hello, Melissa.
Mm.
Like
I wonder if she will leave Iman now.
she has to.
But you
But,
know what, Sharon?
but
She's
knowing the
still.
storyline, they're gonna want her to stick with Iman because Shayla have to find her, or maybe Shayla not gonna get a karma again.
I don't
You see
know.
how they're wicked?
They keep twisting and turning in terms
Shayla
of.
is not getting her karma once again. So Amber get outed. How long ago was Anthony cheating with Shayla? 2 years.
About 2 years, yeah.
And then when did Amber find out? Last year. After the baby was born. The baby was 6 months old, I think,
Yeah.
when Amber caught them together. And now Melissa decided to go tell her sister about Amber. And then Melissa and Dave and Ben is not in a good space right now. So she is going to be telling Ben. And Ben will be telling Amber. I mean Anthony.
Anthony. Yeah.
And
Can
you
I
know Danielle is going to check Amber. She's gonna says, no, I know why you were glowing because you're cheating.
Okay, can I
Let's
just follow a
see.
question, Sharon, in the
Mhm.
chat with error? Gigi say yes. Amber was mocking God because she said that God spoke to her to forgive her husband. All of a sudden, she wants a divorce. Okay, I just wanted to kind of
What?
deal with that. Okay, so Amber changed after giving Anthony such a long opportunity to make the marriage work. I don't condone what Amber's done at all, but I wouldn't say that she was mocking God previously in the marriage, but she really did try with Anthony, and he really didn't give her enough support, loving her. You know, as women, we want the attention, especially from our husband. So, I mean, we all fall short every day,
Mhm.
and I'm really looking forward to seeing how they turn it around for Amber and potentially also for Anthony, because right
Mhm.
now we're just thinking the worst. And we know that things can actually be rectified. It's going to be difficult. I mean,
Mhm.
if Anthony finds out about Dave and he hasn't had a relation with Denisa, then it's going to be a bit more challenging,
Mhm.
but we just have to see how the writers put it out. They're doing this so that we all can be all, up in arms and arguing about it. But I'm still trying to think in my mind, as much as Amber has fallen, she still has an opportunity to rise again. This is just
Exactly.
this is just my opinion. And even with Anthony, as I said, everything he does, he wants Amber's attention, right? And I just believe that there is going to be an opportunity for the Daltons to sort out their marriage,
Mhm.
whether they do actually go through the divorce. But you remember, Anthony said in some skits I think you showed a while ago, Sharon,
Mhm.
even if they divorce, Anthony said he's gonna always be in Amber's life, right? So we really just, as Terry Ann would say, hold on, buttercups. you know. So yeah, let's just see. Let's just see. And I know Anthony is like a really terrible person, but trust me, there's a lot of other men that are a lot worse than him. And like I said, I'm gonna see what Mr. Dave does now, because this will be an interesting opportunity for him. Let's see if he stands up for Amber. Yeah. So that's I just wanted to answer that, Sharon and Antoinette.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. So that is well said, guys. Antoinette?
Yes, I agree with her. Also, Anthony, I think Anthony going. It's kind of tricky because I hope Dave, when they do get caught, I hope Dave do, you know, how you say that word, profess his love for Amber. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
just hope something like that happen. But like you all said, the writers, they never
Mhm.
let Amber win at all.
Yeah.
It's like she's never winning since I started watching it.
Mhm.
Everybody else not getting their karma but Amber.
Exactly.
You know,
Only
like
Amber.
Shayla's not getting in, Delisa not
Mhm.
getting in, Jocelyn, Mike is not getting it. His thing to
Mhm.
come out by sleeping with Darren's wife. That's not, that's not coming out. So it's gonna be interesting to see. But my next thing is to see Danielle and Amber talk. That should be the next skit.
Yeah.
And see if the Danielle could like to get something out of it. It seems like Danielle could pull something out of Amber
Yeah,
than
she can.
anybody else. She could pull stuff out of Amber. So hopefully, Amber do tell her the truth. She might
Yeah.
not go back and tell Dave. Anything can happen because I think they want this storyline to go on. They don't want it to be so short, but they made it short for her to get caught though.
Yeah, because a lot of the viewers are not, they're not for this nonsense that they're seeing.
No, they
They don't
not.
like what they're seeing and they want a resolution to it.
Right.
So I think that is why Amber says what she said on her live, and then you see what the Anthony said on his live. So then that's why they're telling us to trust. Amber said trust the process. Anthony says keep on watching. So I am here just watching and waiting
That's
for,
everybody new word. Trust the process.
Yeah.
yes, because that's what Amber said in her life. Trust the process. Pick out the pieces, because when you fall short of God's grace, I'm just paraphrasing,
Uh-huh.
then God will, when you run away from Him,
He'll pull you
then
back.
God will bring you right back into the
Right.
fold. So Amber is in the flesh. Anthony is about to go across the line with Denisha. So now I think, remember I was saying yesterday that they have the role reversal, right? So
Yeah.
remember, and Amber was not cheating in the first divorce, right? In the
Right.
second one, she's cheating. So yes, Amber went out with Victor to Spain. She kisses the Victor. She sleep in the bed in her house with Victor. And Victor wanted her to take it there, but she never take it there because she was not attracted to him.
Right.
She was not in the flesh then, she was more into her word. And then when she see that she's gonna actually crosses the line, she decided, and she even let him know that she not into, she like Herman chocolate, that's called to Amber. So Amber decided to have a conversation with Wayne, and she tell Wayne says, there's no good man out there. She better stick with what she know. When she talked to, I think it was Brittany and our Ernestine, she says, I can't remember which one of them it was. She said, I don't want Shayla to win. And
Mm.
she took Amber back, Anthony back. She says, God, tell her, put it in her heart, but when to take back her husband. And Melissa and Michelle make Amber felt embarrassed. They make on her friends and family, even down to her brother, they make her felt really, really lower than low. That how can you be friends with Shayla after what she did? You understand? You're a dum dum. So when she met Dave and she was attracted to Dave, she decided to flip the switch and go over into the fleshy world, right? But she was being disrespectful. A lot of us don't like that. So now, although Anthony is giving Denisha the flowers, he's sweet talking her, they decided today at 4:30 to let 4:45 to let the audience see this clip of Amber getting caught. That the puss let out of the bag. Melissa let the puss right out of the bag, and it go.
Right. You absolutely right.
Mhm. So you see, Shayla can sleep with Amber husband for over 2 years. And even when the baby born, she still asleep with him. And she never get caught. If Michelle never outed them, her husband, Amber still up till this day wouldn't have known Kai was her husband child. And she delivered that kid, how wicked they are. And
Right.
then on top of that, Amber just stepped out. Just how many weeks now? 3 weeks asleep with them.
Mm-hmm. Not long.
And she got caught.
Well, maybe it's gonna work out in her
So this is
favor.
God plan.
Maybe this is part of God's plan, that it's
Exactly.
not a long
Well,
affair. Yeah.
maybe
Mm-mm.
you know.
And that could also help if they then decide to go down the pregnancy route as well,
Mhm.
because potentially if she is, then it would be her husband's baby. And if she's not really been with Dave that long, and like I said, we're in the reason that she did use protection, because I mean,
Mhm.
the fact that
So
she's going
we
for a
don't.
divorce, the fact that she's going for a divorce, would she really want to risk that to go and have a child? And I
Mm.
don't think Amber would want that. But like I said, we never can tell. But I think it's just so interesting. we talk about people, you know, Christians or who have religion, and as I said, they can fall. But for me, I'm gonna say, on me personally, for a net, I'm just looking forward how they come back up, because right now they're in like the pit of hell. But I want to see how Amber can come back and be the queen that the queen that she really still is.
Exactly.
And you know, we're all, like I said, we all make mistakes. This was not her plan to go out and, you know, have an affair. It's the fact, the lack of compassion that she was getting from her husband. I'm not saying she was right or wrong, but however, we kind of understand why. But now let's see how she can maneuver and come right back up. And even then, when she comes back up, that doesn't mean she's gonna fall. Oh, she won't fall again, because we're all guilty of that. So that's
Exactly.
just my stance on it. You know, I'm not saying anyone has to believe me or
Well said.
whatever.
Well said.
Okay,
Well
I
said.
want to say one thing about the Melissa. Okay, now when Daniel do come and question Amber about Dave, Amber gonna click in her mind like, okay, it was Melissa.
Yep.
Now she gonna go back and tell Dave that Melissa told on us to her sister, and I think Dave gonna give her a talking. Might tell you fire or what? I don't know. He might not fire her. I don't know, but I'm just saying Amber gonna take that back to Dave. And I think Dave and them gonna. I think Dave and Amber like, okay, you know what? Let's cool it off for a while. Let's see where things go. That's what I'm thinking. Cause he got to get back to Dave to let him know what's going on, and then he be like, you know what, Amber, I love you with all my heart. Blah blah blah. Let's take it slow. Let's just stop what we doing and let's see what happens.
I doubt you'll say that. All
I,
right. Thank
I
you
know. I
for
was just
that.
saying.
Thank you, Antoinette. If he, you know what, if he had not crossed the line with Amber, I know she threw it on him, but if he was really into the word and he says God sent Amber to him, I would have respected him if he had turned Amber
Yeah.
down. Then I
Yeah.
would respect him. But for him to know that she is married and he says divorce takes a long time, he should have waited. Continue courting her, right?
Right.
But do not cross the line with her and tell her that I will wait. Just go back and deal with your stuff. Even when she's being pushy, just says, and just read the Bible to her. Like when you to speak says, God will let the enemy. Guys, you have to remember that was a nugget, you know, that they were speaking of. When he says the enemy come in between she and Anthony. He didn't say just she come in the midst of their marriage for Anthony and her. That's what Dave said. That's what his exact word. And he is the devil, and Shayla is the devil. So right now, I have this message. I'm going to read it. I do not know if you're in the chat, Kathy, or you're watching. Here goes. Kathy says, he just wanted Amber to see that he can have someone. What happens to him loving and wanting to marry Shayla? This girl needs to run to the hills. That's what somebody just come on the screen. I don't know who that is. Let me see. Terry. Okay. Welcome in, Terry. And I told her I totally agree. So at the end of the day, Anthony wants to be seen by his wife. He wants her to say, you don't want me, but somebody else want me. Remember when she get upset from the day Amber get upset about those flowers? Yeah. I know Amber have feelings. The reason why I was in my feelings this morning when I did that first live is that Anthony says he loves his wife. He refuses to sign those papers. And I am here saying, like how he's there pouring into Denisha. He's pouring into Denisha. And he's sending her flowers. He could have, I don't care if Amber turned him down 1,000,000 times. You want your wife? You send her flowers. Send her a note.
Yeah, but
and
remember,
don't be mean to her. Just do the stuff that you're doing for another woman out here. The same way you can pour into somebody else. And do not keep on cussing her because you don't get laid. You don't get to unload. She don't have to put up with your nonsense. You know what I mean? What he needs to do is go to God. But when I see this, I said to myself, he needs to sign that paper. Sign the paper. If this is what you're doing, because he's there quoting thing. But the writers did that as a distraction, guys, for us to get into our feelings. And I, the reviewer, Sharon underscore Rica review, was in her feelings. I
Yes,
was
Sharon.
into my feelings, and I'm being honest with you guys. So I do understand where you guys are coming from. But at the end of the day, when I get out of my feelings,
Mm-hmm.
sorry guys, when I
It's
got
okay.
out of my feelings, I realized what they were up to. I had to sit back and say, you know something? They're playing with us. They
Yeah.
want, and I won't be surprised if Anthony took, if Anthony took the spend, took the money from that same account for Amber to see that.
Yeah, but she can't see that because she's locked out of the account.
He has to put her back on it.
I know, but we don't know if he's done that yet.
But even when, sorry guys, even when he put her back on there, the lawyer will see it. So as I tell you guys, Anthony has opened up a can of worm for himself. All right, take it away, Terrian. Welcome in, Terrian.
Hi, Terrian.
Hello, good afternoon, chat. I'm just about leaving work. Oh
Okay.
my God. I had a crazy day today, but however, I'm done. Listen,
Oh, praise God.
again, Anthony and Denisha's thing, don't look at it, don't focus on it.
That's
Mm-hmm.
It's a
right.
distraction.
Exactly.
Don't focus on it because that's what the enemy does. Put stuff in your way so you can
Mm-hmm.
keep your eyes off the prize.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony, don't worry about him.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I looked at the story. If everyone, I don't know if some people know um, the life of David. Remember
Yes.
now, David is a man after God's own heart.
Mm-hmm.
And David has messed up big time. When I say big time, I mean David
Antoinette, mute
has
your,
left
sorry
up
dear.
big time.
Antoinette, mute your thing, please. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry about that.
Yeah, David has messed up big time.
Mm-hmm.
But however, it is the heart that they would say God look at, right?
Yeah.
So Anthony had met his encounter.
Mm-hmm.
I feel God
Amber
wants to
had her encounter. But
Mm-hmm.
however,
the Amber
we
family.
know that nobody is perfect. So things are going to happen,
Yeah.
right? So we just have to keep our eyes on the prize. The prize is that the Daltons' marriage is going to get better, but it has to go through a distraction.
Yeah, let Anthony do let Anthony do the foolishness he does. Let him do it. You know what I mean? Let him do the foolishness he does. That's fine. Because that's what he's doing. Because guess what? He does not want to face, both him and Amber does not want to face the accountability of their actions, of their behavior. That's why they are doing the
Yeah.
things they do, right? Because if Amber faces the accountability, she will not go back to Dave.
Mm-hmm.
And if Anthony face it, he'll be the man he's supposed to be to his wife. So because they're both hiding from that accountability, then both of them are doing all of this nonsense. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't
Yeah.
keep your eyes on the nonsense and the distraction. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
out of it, they both will learn a lesson. Amber's going to
Mm.
learn a lesson from Dave, and
Mm-hmm.
Anthony's going to learn a lesson from Denisha, because it is the consequences of their choices that they
Mm-hmm.
make. So that's why they're going to learn it. The
Yeah.
Yeah.
consequences from their action.
Well said.
So just keep it
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Yes, Sharon. Today, you keep yourself cool. Yeah. Don't, like I said. Yes, Sharon.
I make some, Annette, I make myself some pineapple juice.
Okay.
Yes,
Lovely. Yeah.
from
Yeah. Just
scratch.
yeah. Yeah. Keep
I
yourself cool
washed the
today.
pine, I peeled it, I put it in water yesterday, and I
Mm-hmm.
put ginger and I blend it up today. And I even, the inside of the pine, I sliced and put it in the fridge. I just throw that into the ninja and I
Okay.
just blend that
Lovely.
up.
Lovely. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've got a comment here by Gigi, and I think it's
Mm-hmm.
in referring to what Terry Ann has just mentioned about David in the Bible. In the Bible, God said David was a man after his own heart. But
Yes,
but David was a human and he messed up. Why do people think Amber is perfect? No human
exactly.
is only God. So that's what we've been talking about, Gigi. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much for that comment. It just
Yes,
resonates in what we're trying to
Yes, yes,
do.
yes, yes.
Yeah, nobody's perfect. And even though you fall, you fall, but you will get up again. So that's what that's how I've been managing myself in terms of these skits, and especially in
exactly.
terms of the Daltons. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
let's just keep on watching. And what are we learning from it? I think that's also, there's some serious lessons for us to also learn from it as well. So I think that's really important. So yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for that.
Well said, Gigi. Thank you, Annette. Well said, Gigi. Well said. Well says Terian. Well said also. And what's his her? Marian says, let's see if they fight for Amber like she fought. Let's see if he fights for Amber like how she fight for him. Let's see. The games is on. Trust me. Let me read some more comments, guy. Does Dave know Amber is lying to everyone about them? I doubt it. Leticia did our show us. We're not privy to that information as yet, but as soon as we know, we will speak on it. And she slept at his house every night. Yes, she does. But lately she's been sleeping in her own house, we think. And then Laura says, when Amber sees Dave, she said to herself, I want this man. Oh, yes, she did. And who is this? Lamont says, hi, Lamont, welcome in. Lamont says, I'll be feeling bad for Anthony because I'll be at Anthony actual page and he at page and the Amber fan be on his DM telling his wife that she needs to watch him because he likes to mess with your friend. He had to check. So he had to check them, Lamont.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny. Come
But
on now.
people shouldn't do that. People,
No, I
yeah,
don't
people
agree with that.
should not do that because remember, they're acting, they're
Yeah,
entertaining us. So people don't have a right to go on this man page. But guys, if I
come on
ever
now.
find out that one of you guys are doing that, it will be very, very disappointing. Please don't let any one of you guys go on nobody page and speak ill of anybody because remember, they're actors and actresses and they are just playing a part to entertain us.
Yeah, I would
So
have.
we that does the review, and you guys are our chat family, and we are classy. We don't do things like that, right, guys?
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, most definitely. We
So
got to
thank you,
realize that it's Skitland. The actors are doing a job, and they're entertaining us, giving us lessons as well, and they have a right to enjoy their private life as well. So you're going to be DMing
Take
Anthony and
over, and
saying
let me just close my back. It seems like the neighbor is
no.
doing something.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, I imagine here on this chat, no one would do that. We have to distinguish it's Skitland and also the people who deserve to have their own life. Okay, so I'm going to go on to another. This is from Sylvester, I think. Amber loves her husband. She can't trust him. If your spouse spews what he has to us, would we stay? No. Marriage is compromise and expects her to accept Kai and Shayla and others, no questions. Yeah, I hear what you're saying there. But again, when you're in the midst of a divorce, you're gonna do a lot of things that's gonna cause anguish against your spouse. I'm not saying that Anthony's been a perfect husband because he certainly has not. But even now, where Amber's not, she's not done the best either. So it's like I said, I call Anthony and Amber characters twins because I see what they're doing is just trying to piggyback off each other. But again, just continue to watch and let's see, you know what I mean? I think that's probably the
Okay,
best port of
and
call.
then I have a question for the
Go on,
panel and for the chat.
go on then.
Okay, once Amber, that let's say once Anthony do find out, let's say hypothetically, if
Mm,
he find out,
mhm.
do you all think he gonna continue seeing Denisha?
Wow, that you see, like again, we're at the mercy of the writers.
The
I'm
writers, right?
just asking because he
I
No,
said,
don't
I
know.
don't
okay,
think.
It's a good question. It could go either way, but
okay,
I'm kind of thinking he's gonna more step up towards Amber.
Amber, right?
That's
Because
what
he's not
I
gonna want to lose.
No, he's not
okay.
gonna want to lose her. So I
No,
think he's more
no, he's not.
likely. He's more likely to think, okay, Denisha, I'm gonna put you in one corner. I need to focus
Mm-hmm.
on my wife. What's going on
Mm-hmm.
here? And this also will indicate to Amber that Anthony actually does love her. I know that those words, I love you, and all that is around a lot, but I don't think
Mhm.
people understand the contents of it.
Yes.
Because remember, still Anthony, up until what time is it now? Well, in London it's 11:19. I'm not too sure, maybe 5:19 in
Uh-huh.
States. He hasn't
It's
signed the
6:19
papers.
now.
6:19. He hasn't signed the papers yet.
Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna
And
sign them.
He,
exactly, I
He's
know
not.
he definitely not gonna stand when he see Dave.
I know
But
people saying it's all about his money and his assets.
okay,
It's more
Nah,
than that. It's about
it's
Amber.
way more than.
It's
Yep.
okay,
about Amber.
He loves his wife. He
He
loves his
does.
wife, but he doesn't know how to show
yeah,
her.
Mm-hmm.
Right? His action does. He doesn't know how to show her, and
right,
sometimes men, you have to like, okay, show them your love language. And I believe totally that Amber and Anthony love language is to mouth each other.
right.
Mm-hmm.
That's their love language because I think they get a kick out of it. When
Yes, it
she tell
does.
him he's not packing, and he tells her that this, and I think that's their form of love language. It's
Yeah.
toxic, but
Mm-hmm.
however, that is their form of love language. But again, Anthony Dalton, y'all better Google him so y'all know about him.
Yeah, best to Google him. Yeah,
You best to
definitely.
Google him, but they're going to learn lessons though. Everything
Mm-hmm.
in life, when we go through things, is
Yeah.
to learn lessons. And they
Definitely.
both are going to learn lessons from this
Mm-hmm.
foolishness that they're going on with because nobody wants to say, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it. They don't
That's
want
it.
to genuinely.
Nobody's to say, I am sorry.
I would do that if I want my girl. He's into
Sha-
her and he says, why? Why should I let that man take her when he doesn't mean her any good?
Sharon, can I feel like a kid in a candy store? Yeah.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can be.
Woo!
As
Yes,
long as you're being respectful.
my
Yeah,
baby come rolling in the Rolls Royce. He went top of the line, baby.
Yeah.
He went
yeah.
top of the line. I was like, Delicia, scoot over.
Mm.
I'm coming with you. I feel so
Maybe.
happy.
May I say something quickly?
Mm.
Hold on, guys.
Mhm.
Auntie Riri, I'm so sorry that you have to go. Hopeful next time it will be better. Okay, darling? All right. Then with that being said, I know you're watching. We're
Yeah.
here. You can jump on again. If not, till next time then. All right. And
Yeah.
Suzette, I do miss you. Where is Gigi? Gigi and Marianne, even Melissa,
Yeah.
and Estlin, Janet Moy.
Yeah, come
Guys,
on
where
up.
are you guys?
It's so
I
good.
am here waiting for. Okay, is okay. All the mail that's on this chat here. Can one of you guys jump on? Either one.
Yeah,
Just
that
jump
would be
in. I just
nice.
need to hear what you guys have to say about this situation.
Yeah,
We,
that would be nice.
yeah, we would love to have a male perspective.
Yeah, that would be great. Okay.
Ben and Daniel has a lot of problem in their own marriage, so we guess we read that already, right?
Mm.
That was already read. Um, that was S. I guess not. And then I believe King is showing Delicia you can enjoy life without so much money, and he does have it. Yes, he does. I think he's a nipple baby. And sis 5513 says, R is SLS says. These are actors and actresses. Even some of the physical comments about appearance, example, amber wig or lawyer appearance, etc., I think goes too far. We all
Yeah.
have a shortcoming, and you're
Yeah.
so right.
Yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
We don't need to vilify
Yeah.
the
So we
actors.
have to be careful of what we're saying.
Mm. We can talk, particular ways about the character, but not the
Yeah,
actors and actresses. No, that's not. I wouldn't like to be part of that, and I would never encourage anyone to do that.
exactly.
No.
And I will not be a part of that either.
And I'm sure Sharon here, you know, she's created a wonderful platform for us to come on and to share our comments. But again, it must be in a respectful manner, because if it was us and we were the actors and actresses, we wouldn't like it. So we got to, take into consideration that, they're human and they have feelings as well. So yeah.
Exactly. We will cuss the characters, then yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. We'll deal
We're
with that.
we are reviewing them, and you guys are making your comments in the chat too. And yes, but then again, if the hair stay bad and they're acting and they're wearing a wig that not looking good, we're gonna call it out. If they're dressing and the dress doesn't look nice, we're gonna call it out.
Yeah, you can call it up, but I think when
But we're
you
not. But we're
come
not gonna go on their
personal,
personal page and give
no,
them no DM and be disrespectful.
no, we're not having that
Heavenly
at
no.
all.
You're right. We won't do
Yeah,
that.
no,
H to the no.
yeah.
And Gigi says some people were commenting against Shayla. That's why she says she wanted to eat off of her. So I guess that's why they put the eat on Amber then Gigi. Gigi, where are you? I need you up here. And look here, you know what? I'm feeling very lonely up here right now. May
Hold
have
on.
Terrian up here. No, no, no. I'm not looking at them. Only you guys see me. I don't see Terrian. I have Annette. Annette, I can't see Annette. And then now I have Antoinette. And I can't see Antoinette. And I want to see Gigi. I want to, and Suzette. It was so wonderful seeing you, Suzette. That was nice.
There you go. Did you
Melissa.
see Terry?
Yeah, I
Yes,
see you all
Terry.
the time, Terry. Yeah, well, we don't know when Annette is going to let us see her. We don't know why she's scared, but anyway.
I
But
just
I
like the
won't put
mystery. The
I
mystery. I
won't
love the
put any
mystery.
pressure.
I know you.
That's fine. But
No,
I was really feeling alone up here by myself. I'm looking at three black circle on the
All
screen.
right. I'm
don't
on my way.
worry. We're
Don't
Mary
here.
worry.
Forney, are you okay to just click on the link? Let me just put the link back in the chat because I really want to have more discussion with other people, my chat
Mm.
family. So I'm gonna invite you guys. Anyone, I think the link already gone. So I'm going to place the link again into the chat because I want to hear you guys. Well, Gigi, if you're shy, keep the camera. You have a channel. You need to practice. Keep the camera on. I will forgive you, Gigi. Keep the camera off.
Oh no,
Keep it off.
Sharon, you,
And just say what
Sharon,
you have to say. You can come down. And
Sharon, are
then
you
we give
trying?
another person another say. Because
Sharon,
right now, this is breaking news. Amber,
Sharon, you throw me under the bus.
yes, I'm throwing you under the bus. Because
Yes.
I was speaking. No,
No,
honestly,
but
I'm
Sharon,
sitting here.
sorry, I'm gonna say something that's slightly personal, right?
Mhm.
Sharon and I are on WhatsApp. Yeah. So Sharon
Yes,
is she sees what I look like. I'm just not ready to put
that's
my
fine.
face. I'm
That's
here, my
fine.
voice, and I think hopefully the chat family will support me with this. You know what I mean?
Of
Yeah.
No,
course.
don't
Help,
support
I
in
support.
that.
help
Don't
me, help
support
me,
it. She is a beautiful woman. So let
help
I
me
me,
tell
got
help
you,
you.
me,
We
help
what
got
I'm
me.
you.
saying. I love her. I love every single one of you. But it's nice to hear the voice. I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the screen and I'm looking at me. I'm looking at me and then I'm seeing 1, 2, 3 black circle. And
No, we
I'm
can.
here saying, "Oh my God, it's coming like a me alone and those three black circle talking."
Yeah, but Sharon, we can. I can see Terry Ann, I can see Antoinette, and I can see
Listen,
you.
she know I don't. She know I don't come on camera. But
I
however,
know.
Okay,
let me
Gladys.
try.
Okay, but anyway,
Era. When you come on, please keep your thing. Hold on the Era. Gigi, please come on the screen, please.
Gigi, only do it if you feel comfortable. Sharon.
Yes, but you don't have to. You don't have to. What you call it there? Come on camera. But I was just saying, and say, is SLS. If you'd like, I'd love to hear your voice also. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sharon. You do a great job of running a respectful channel. Others should take lesson. Thank you, my darling.
Well done.
Well
Well
said.
done. Yeah, well
I
said.
thank you very much for that, darling.
Yeah, brilliant. That is so true. And Sharon,
And
she is
why
very
are the males? We
respectful.
have males in the chat. Where
Come
are the
on
males?
in.
I need you guys' perspective. Lee came on yesterday for a bit. You guys
Okay.
don't have to take. Oh,
The
here is
guy's kind of scared because there's a lot of women.
here
Well,
is
We're not
someone's
gonna
Sarah.
coming
bite.
on.
We're not gonna bite. We don't bite over here.
Hello,
Right.
hello, my beautiful Sharon.
Yes, darling. We
Hello,
can't see you.
good night.
Era, if you're gonna come on.
Hello.
Oh, Era, for some reason.
I'm in Nigeria. We don't always have light. There's no light
Oh,
here. Nigeria, there's no light. I'm tired of the noise of the generator. So that is why. The
okay.
noise.
Okay,
So
you
me and my
turn down the
husband are just
volume
married.
Sorry,
and
Era,
you're
can I?
echoing.
Yeah, maybe you're
So
too
I'm
close
going to
to
do my place
my
on Sunday.
Era. I
And
think
I'll make sure, yeah?
you're too close to your microphone because you sound very distorted.
Okay.
So
How is it
maybe
now? Is it
come.
okay?
Yeah, you still sound a bit distorted.
Oh, what am I going to do?
Turn your volume down
Okay,
a bit.
no.
Turn your volume down a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And have you got your?
Okay.
Are you on your
And if
How
you're
is
computer
on
or
it?
your
mute, to
phone?
take it off.
Is it
Are you
okay
on?
now?
Are you on your computer or your phone?
Is
What
it okay now?
sounding a little bit better. What device are you on? I just because it does sound really distorted. Are you on your phone?
Yes, I'm on my phone. I'm not with my computer. I'm using my phone.
Okay, right. Okay, it's sounding a little
Turn
bit
it
better.
down. It's too loud.
Keep the volume down a bit.
Okay, I should still bring it down. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, right.
How is it? Is it okay?
A bit better. Yeah, a bit better.
little bit more. Couple more down. Please and thank you.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and say
How
what
is
you're
it?
saying
Okay.
and don't get somebody else up.
Hmm.
Mm.
Okay, go ahead now. We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. Is it clear now?
Yes, we can.
No,
Yeah,
it's
Okay.
not really
we can
good,
hear
but
you now.
Hello.
Yeah, we can
yes.
hear you now.
Okay. Hello, my beautiful Sharon.
Yes, darling. Yes, darling.
Terry, our boy, we need to flog him. Terry,
Yes.
we need to flog our boy
Yes. We definitely need to
because
flag
he's
him.
Yeah, we
stressing
will. We'll
us.
get him. We'll get him later.
He's stressing us. Okay, can I just tell people a little story?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Sharon, is it allowed?
Pardon me?
She wants to tell a
Just
story.
a little story.
Okay, tell us a little story. Yeah,
Just
go
give me.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Uh, one day in my office, a lady, her husband divorced her because she was not working. She was a liability.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like maybe the guy was tired. So in that fight for divorce her, but I was not involved.
Mm-hmm.
Then my PA came to me to tell me that a lady is just rubbing herself on the floor. I said,
Mm-hmm.
why? Say because her husband divorced her and they granted the custody of the children to the man. That's in my country, Nigeria. If a woman is not working, they will never give her the custody of the children. They will give the custody of the children to the man. That's how we do it in my country. So that was what the judge did. So, and I asked my PA to call her for me, which she did. So when she now came before me, I told her, I said, you see, because you are not working, that's why this man divorced you. So you cannot blame him. I said, do you know what you are going to do now? Just give yourself to God. Be married to Jesus. Don't allow any man to touch this your body. Just that money that your husband gave you, look for a business. And that was what she did. She was married to Jesus and a business. She did not date any man. For 3 years, she was waiting on her husband. Do you know that her husband reconciled with her? I remarried her, relocated her to Canada. She's in
Okay.
Canada now with her children. So it's good. Sometimes it's good for us to be faithful to God.
Yeah.
Faithful to God. When you are faithful to God, He will surely fight your battle.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Do you know that Princess, she gave me 1 million naira? 1 million. She gave me 1 million naira.
Okay.
Yes, that was 3 months ago. Every
Okay.
day she called me every day from Canada because of what I
Okay.
did for her. You
That's
understand?
wonderful. That's
This
wonderful.
woman has children.
Okay.
Yes, it's good to be faithful to God.
Mm-hmm.
I told you my husband was worse than Anthony character. My husband
Mm-hmm.
slept with my maid. He slept with my best friend. My husband was a I don't know what he's here. He cannot even talk because that's what he did. My husband
Yeah.
he's a very handsome man. But today he's a changed man. I changed him. So Amber can do the same thing. You can change Anthony. Anthony is suffering from his past. I learned that the mother over pampered him.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And that is why
Mm-hmm.
I don't want my son to be too close to me. I don't want it. I normally push him to his father. Right from the day I gave birth to him, when he was not already talking, I never wanted him to be close to me because sometimes all these mommy's boys, they have a big problem.
Yes.
Okay.
They have a big problem. Anthony was a mommy's boy.
Yeah.
He was a mommy's boy, and that is what is suffering today.
All right. Thank you,
He's a
Darren.
mommy's boy, and
Mm-hmm.
same with Amber. If you look at it, Amber's mom also divorced his father.
Mm-hmm.
Her father, yes. So now you want to repeat the same thing your mother did? No, you have to break that yoke.
Yeah.
Break it.
All
That
right.
is it.
Thank you,
I
Aaron.
still have more to discuss with you, Sharon, because of my job. You know, I'm a marriage counselor.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
if Amber and Anthony's zone was real, it's very small for me to deal with. Very, very small. I will put them both on counseling, not together. Different counseling. That is how I start it.
All right.
Together,
Thank
they will not be able to speak their mind. Yes. That one they did was wrong. That was not a good counseling. Now. You don't put them together. They go different. This one will go different. This one will go different. That's how it works.
Yes.
You understand? I love Amber. I love Anthony.
All right.
I
Thank you,
love
Darren.
both of them.
I have to read
Mhm.
some comments now, Aaron. Thank you very much for that. Well said, Eros. Everybody, we give an Era a round of applause for that. Okay, let me read some comments. So Gigi says, hello, Jeremiah. Not all women are like that. I met my husband in college and we built our business together. We do we do nice things for each other all the time. That's wonderful, Gigi. And Gigi's Melissa Sylvester, that is Melissa says, Gigi, it's KW world. We taught Candice at a safe marriage, there needs to be boundaries. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And Sabrina says, do you need a computer or can you come on using your phone? Yes, you can come on using your phone, Sabrina. Just click,
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
You
just
can.
click on the link and see if it will let you up here and I will place you on the stage,
Yeah.
Sabrina. And
Thank
if
you,
it doesn't
Sabrina.
work,
What you did.
can you come on the phone? I'm not sure, but double try it and see some.
Yeah. Thanks, Sabrina. I appreciate that, what you just said
Yeah.
in the chat. So, yeah, thank you so much.
And Lydia says, thanks everyone for increasing the like. We need a few more likes. You all are the best. Thank you very much, Lydia. Well said there, Lydia. And thank you guys for hitting the like button. We need some more likes, okay? And then Melissa said, oh, Gigi says to Melissa, that's his Chase who have gotten comfortable in the marriage and he's taking his wife for granted. Exactly, Gigi. That's why he's playing with fire with Maggie. Exactly. Well said there. I don't have to even piggyback on that because that says everything there. Well said. And Melissa says, Tina, Yeah, why? Absolutely. He couldn't help Amber, but help the elders, the 11th others. Dave could have stepped in if Ant had stepped up. Yeah, Dave wouldn't have stepped. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. He couldn't help Amber, but help and elevate others. Exactly. That's exactly what he did. Dave wouldn't have stepped in if Ant had stepped up. And as I said, Melissa, Anthony has dropped the ball. That is why Dave was able to come in and stand up. And thank you very much for that. Gigi says, Sylvester, do you watch the Bethany and Larry skits? And I don't know what she said to that. And Dolly says, Amber and Anthony was only married a few months when Anthony began cheating with Shayla before he found out about Amber and Wayne and had an affair over a year before Amber and Dave. Exactly. And they never let Anthony got caught. And they just let Amber got caught. He just got sleeping with that man 3 weeks now and Amber got caught. You know, some people can do crime for the rest of their life and they never got caught. And one person who never does it say, okay, let me go do that. They get caught. Mm-hmm. All right. So now Gigi says, Anthony probably does have a past trauma. He thinks money is the answer to everything. Amber keeps telling him it's not, and he did not listen. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right, G. You're absolutely right. And now he is speaking and empowering Delnisha when he is still a married man. We should never attack the character, personal, social media pages under no circumstances.
Yeah.
So they don't know that again.
Well,
We should never attack the characters, personal, social media pages under no circumstances. Well
well
said,
said.
there, Ali.
Brilliant.
Well said. Well said. And Melissa says here, I hope King is careful. They're out for dollars. Lauren will have her scamming soon. Oh my goodness. I
Yeah.
hope she doesn't do that to King because King is really, you know what, Denisha, what's her name again? Delicia.
Yeah.
She
Delicia.
actually likes him. But she didn't go for him because she thinks he doesn't have any money. And you shouldn't be with somebody for what they have.
Exactly.
You should actually be with them for who they are, but not the material things that they can provide for a person. So
Exactly.
well said, dear Lydia. Was it Lydia? Sylvester, yeah. Well said, Melissa. And then Lydia says, the likes are added. Thanks, guys. And good evening, Dolly. Welcome in, Dolly. Evening, Goddess London, Sharon underscore Rika review and chat. Thank you very much, everyone.
Excuse
And
me, Bruno. I need to step away for a minute. Somebody's at my front door.
okay, go ahead, darling. We will come back. We
Okay.
will catch up quickly. No respect to marriage and relationship. That is why all these kids have irresponsibly irresponsible messages. Thank you, Lydia. And Gigi says, Amber gave Dave the playbook to her life. Yes, and that is
Hmm.
how he was able to come in and pick up the pieces. So he is a wolf in sheep clothing, and I will always say that.
But I wonder what pieces Dave is picking up, though, Sharon.
Hmm?
What pieces is Dave picking up, though?
Or pum pum.
Sharon, you would go there. And to
Of
be
course
honest,
I would.
yeah, that's all he's offered her. He hasn't offered her nothing else.
Exactly. When
And hmm
Annette, you remember that morning, Amber is
yeah,
feeling him. Remember,
yeah,
Amber don't want to have no relations, no talk about marriage. Amber lied. Amber wants to be a wife.
oh yeah, she
And
loves it.
Amber was catching feelings, and Amber says, do you know where is this going? And he went on like he is a buffoon, he don't understand. When that woman gonna ask you, what is this? They
Hmm.
mean to ask, do you see a future for us? Because
Exactly. Yeah,
although she said she don't want to get married, she wants to get married, but she was just playing her card. You
yeah.
understand?
Oh yeah, I agree with
And
you.
everything I watch with Amber, when I go back and watch those skits and it
Hmm.
and chat, all I see that she was playing damsel in distress.
Hmm.
I'm just calling it how I see it. Don't come
Yeah.
for me. I'm just being honest. And she is playing Dave. I do not know if Amber is actually wanting permanently or she's just enjoying the meat, the dark chocolate, right?
She don't want him.
She doesn't. I don't.
She doesn't want him.
She
She's only
again doing it for Anthony
she's
to get
only doing it. Yeah, she's just doing it because she's lacking the attention from Anthony.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That which she's lacking from Anthony, she seek it otherwise, right? And
Exactly.
Dave know what she needs because he feeds into the emotions. And when you feed into the emotions, you remember say your emotions only last but for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Because after that is fulfilled, then your emotions is gonna move on to something else.
Mhm.
So we know David's only feeding the emotion, the lack of want to be, want to
Yes.
belong. And that's what he's feeding because she keeps complaining about Anthony. So the more she complains, the more he pacify her and
Yeah.
tell her, yes, it's okay, babe. I got you. I this, I that. You are
Ex-
beautiful. I see you as this. But he's just
because he's
pacifying it.
doing what Anthony wasn't doing because Amber gave him the playbook
Right.
to her.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
what I was saying before you jumped in, Terrian, is this. And I will let you continue. Hold on, I just want to finish what I'm saying
No
before I
problem.
is that when Amber asked him that day, and you guys have to go back and look at that tape, that
Mhm.
skit. When I looked at it again, guys, and she says, "Where are we going? What you know?" What he says, he pretend like he didn't understand. Guys know what a woman is talking about. And what he said to her, we're like record playing on a loop. And then I rolled my eye when I hear him say that nonsense, right? And then he went and she goes, like she says, you're right. She look away and then he goes, oh, I don't see any stop sign with us. I see
Exactly.
open space.
That's right.
So when you ask me, Annette, what what was the question again?
Oh my word, you're asking me.
Anyway,
What
so
is
whatever
about
you
Dave?
ask
No,
me
what? No, what has Dave offered? And what has Dave offered Amber?
is
And
meat, is
absolutely,
chocolate meat.
yeah, that's it.
That's all
Nothing
he's
else.
doing. And he's just doing whatever Anthony is not doing. When a person you see, the first day, when I lost respect for Dave, and people was telling me, say, oh, Sharon review, you don't know what you're talking about. That exercise.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
When he have her and he tell her to squat,
Yeah.
he make sure he stand up very close to her because I
Mhm.
have a trainer before and when he tell me to squat, he wasn't standing that close to me for me to feel him anything of the sort. And Dave tested Amber that day.
Yeah.
He tested her and it happened 2 times.
And I think by
And from
doing that.
then, I
Mhm.
lost. I told you guys they were gonna cross the line, and people were saying, "Oh no, Sharon, Reeve, you don't know what that
Yeah.
she's talking about." And
Yeah.
what happened?
You
She
see,
crosses the line.
that time, that incident there, had Amber pulled away and thought, right, that's I'm not having this. Dave would have respected it. And to be honest, Dave does not respect Amber. Not at
He
all.
tested her, and he knows what he can get away with. And
Right.
then what he did? He knows that she's a godly woman. And then what he does?
Yep.
He
You
says,
fall.
"I don't mix business with pleasure." That is the rope to reel her in. And then she's going to tell him about her personal business.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be exercising outside and indoor. And then he's going to sit her down at the park and let her
Mhm.
know it's the end when she says, I am bitter and blah, 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 blah. Ass dead fat and cow fat and whatever you want to say, right? What the
Mhm.
man did.
I mean, he
He
could have
talked
said,
about the enemy came in between into their marriage with Anthony and her.
yeah. If
And
he,
nobody pick up those pieces. When I'm there watching, that's why I'm teaching you guys pick out the nuggets.
Okay,
Get
okay.
the nuggets, understanding what you're watching. Not just watch it and then you're done and you just skim over. Because there is a lot of pieces in there. Today now, that skit that we watch.
I have a question, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know I'm changing the subject just a little bit. With Miss Delicia,
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
she got in that Royal Royce.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no telling what else King is gonna do for her later on in the day. Do you think now? Okay, he got a Rolls Royce. He doing this for me. He got
Mhm.
money. You think she gonna try to cut ties with Iman?
I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Honestly,
I
I
don't
think
know.
she would.
I don't know
honest.
No, she's
because
not. She's not.
she's really drawn to Iman.
She's drawn
She
to Iman.
Iman's got Delicia. If you look at when they're, communicating
Oh,
on the skit,
okay, okay, okay.
she's really drawn to him. And okay, she likes King, and okay, King's got money now, so she's aware of that. But
Mhm.
Iman is the man that's got her on a chokehold, really and truly.
Okay.
This is just my opinion. I'm not saying it's
Anything
right,
else
but
can
Let
skip
from
me
what
tell
like
you
I'm
something.
seeing, I think Iman has still got Delisa. Yeah, that's
hey,
me.
I
Okay, with
need
me now. I think Delicia did that as revenge on what Shayla did to her in high school, in middle school.
okay.
She does not love him. Yeah, maybe she falling for Iman, but she also want King.
Right.
So she is into both men, but I think she's with Iman for the money. And as her friend says, she do not need money and be in a situation like what she is
Mhm.
with Iman because she has brand deals that she could sign off and she refused to do that because she wants to be a kept woman. She wants to take something away from Shayla. Although she said she into Shayla, she has a deep resentment for Shayla. That is why she's doing what she's doing with him. And in the process of that,
She,
Delicia fall in love with King.
so,
Not King, with
so her,
Iman.
Iman,
so her
Iman.
relationship with Iman is just like not fully together, just in the middle.
Okay. Remember when Iman gave her that promise ring?
No,
Do
promise
you,
me.
you no, but you see how excited she was
Yeah, she
Right.
about that
was.
promise. That took, in her mind, that took the relationship to another level. He
Okay.
hasn't gotten Shayla a ring,
No.
even though he's paying for all of Shayla's stuff and they're back and forth. If
Okay.
it's like really and truly, like Sharon says, and even Terrian and Charmaine and O'Neill, if you look at the skits on the surface, you will not read what's going on. You really have to think and look at
Oh,
how they're portraying.
oh,
Delicia is literally in besotted with Iman. And I still think, yeah, King's a nice guy, but I don't think he's gonna be the one for Delicia. I think she still would choose Iman because she has got him, he's got her twisted up. That's what I have
yeah,
to say. Yeah, if it changes, that would be
Yeah,
brilliant. And also, why are these women always wanting men for their money? And that's
yeah,
where Amber is different because she didn't want Anthony for his money, right?
exactly.
Things are slightly changed now, but initially when they got together, it was never about his money. It was about the fact that what did she say? I want your heart,
Mm-hmm.
right?
you
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's what
yeah.
you
Amber
And
see
she
used to
knows her
say.
husband pretty well too.
Yeah.
you see
And
Delicia. Oh, when you finish, Sharon, I'll say something.
what I don't like, you see, is the fact that what they're showing the audience says Amber went with Dave because of the money.
No, that's not
No,
true.
that's what they're showing because you hear Ben said it. It's a nugget. Ben says Amber is going to go for the next person that has money. So they're showing Amber like say she's a gold digger. They're destroying Amber character so badly.
Right.
No, if you really look at it, even today,
Right, Sharon. You're
why
right.
do you think Daniel asks the sister, is Amber dealing with Dave, you're saying? And she says yes. She says, do you think it started before the divorce? And the sister said, wait, let me think. I think they start dealing when he start helping her with the restaurant. So they do not know. So now in Melissa's head, she's going to think her husband is correct. Amber is a gold digger. She went off of Melissa box.
Danielle needs to
I
Daniel,
mind
can't
her
wait to see a
own
skit
business.
Yes, you
later.
know
But
about
trust me,
being an Abigail.
Yeah,
when you
Daniel.
guys really look at the skit, that's what they're showing.
Yes.
And now they're making, you see all distraction they did with the Delicia and King thing? They let King set a Rolls Royce for her, let
Mm.
her stop, just to distract us from that skit they just show us with Melissa out in Amber.
Right.
That's a
But
great distraction, guys. But although they have that distraction, it only shows me that they want, they're not going to give Shayla no karma whatsoever. Shayla
Shayla's gonna
and
get a
Iman
karma.
is going to ride off in the sunset,
Mm-mm.
no,
and
that
No,
not
King
happen.
and
no,
Delicia are going
Mm-mm,
to hook up.
no.
no,
Mm-mm.
No, no,
no,
The
okay. My
the
rest my
tugger,
case. Because right
the
now,
tugger.
why would
No.
they show a skit like that? They're trying to
Well,
distract us. They
it's
yeah,
just
but
let
Sharon.
the woman just ask her sister, is the affair started before Amber's filed for divorce?
Well, it's
What they're
irrelevant.
trying to show is that Amber went after Dave because he has more money than Anthony. And they're showing her that she's a gold digger, just like what her husband was saying. Amber is no good. You don't need to be friends with Amber. All of those things.
Right.
But if she finds out Amber start messing with Dave after she filed for the divorce, then that means Amber is in the clear. So now even if Anthony finds out about Dave, Amber is safe because she have a legal separation. They're
no,
all
but
doing this to distract us, guys. So guys,
but
all who says Amber is not gonna get that 50, she will. Because Anthony had done something stupid by removing her from the account. Amber's lawyer said she is going to file an emergency motion to get them to look into Anthony account because you never know if he's moving money or hiding money. So if they get that accountant, a forensic accountant, to look into Anthony's stuff, God knows
Mhm.
what they're gonna find. So if anything happened, Ben is getting in trouble, Darren is getting in trouble, and Anthony is getting in trouble. All three of them if there's anything shady going on. And if
Go on.
Anthony moves money, because when Anthony came back into the marriage and Anthony start doing illegal stuff, he start moving money. He sell the theater. She still don't know how much that sell for. He sell bar 44. We do not know how much they sell it for. Did he give Amber some of that money? We don't know. Maybe that's the money that he's giving to Shayla. Who knows? But whatever he's doing, they're going to see exactly what is happening. And maybe that is when Kai paternity will come into play. Because no matter what, all of these things have to tie over. God has a plan, and we have to trust the process. With that being said, Melissa says there, Gigi, exactly. At least Candice prepped it and addressing it. So Candice is calling. She put her boundaries in place and let her husband know Maggie wants him, and he's pretending like he's not aware. And then you're absolutely right there, Melissa. And then she says 32 years of marriage. Congratulations, darling. This month, congratulations. I don't have anything else, but I'll just give you a shout out here. Congratulations, Melissa. That is awesome. And she also said, we do for each other and make each other their priorities. For you know what I mean? So well said there. We're happy for you. Happy anniversary, darling. And right here, Gigi says, I despise Shayla, especially when she was sleeping, seeking Anthony behind Amber's back. But I would never take the actress. I I even prayed for her when there was some kind of trouble happening in her real life. Yes, when I heard something about her real life, I was praying for her too, Gigi. I felt so bad. I said, I hope that is not true. And I was searching the internet and said, God, please don't let that be true. You know what I mean? And I says, well, they are human beings. Things does happen. And Gigi said to Melissa, awesome, congratulations. So congratulations again, beautiful Melissa. Happy anniversary to you, Sylvester, Melissa. Happy anniversary to you and your hubby. That's awesome anniversary. Gigi says, that's what I keep asking people. Why do you love Dave so much? He's not doing anything for Amber but getting her cookie. Exactly. And I think, you know what, G? She's getting what Anthony is not giving her. She's getting the affirmation. She's getting what Anthony should have, you know what I mean, emotional. Not emotionally there with her, and she's getting that from Dave.
Yeah,
And
but
the other thing is also Anthony. When Anthony prayed, and Anthony told her that she missed God or she lose God or whatever that situation is, I can't even remember right now. Anthony should have left it. He should not have gone back into the house and talk in the bedroom and tell her I've mentioned the baby that they lost. You hear what Amber said to him, says? I almost believe you. She was listening to him. And you can see when he was talking, she was hearing what he had to say. But Anthony had to go muck it up as usual. He had never do nothing right. And look what he's doing now. And I'm still upset at him. He is
yeah, I
the
hear what you're saying, Sharon. Okay, we'll probably will, agree to disagree. I
and then
still think Dave is not doing anything for Amber apart from sleeping with her.
exactly.
All the words he's giving her, it's what we call game. And
Hmm.
that's what Dave is doing.
Just
He's
like what
not
Anthony doing.
he's not promised her nothing. And the fact that she's even enduring with him is, issues with Amber. Yeah. Of course, we
Yeah.
all realize her marriage, is completely in shambles. However,
Hmm.
she made a choice and she was the one that was chasing Dave, not the other way around. But however, Dave still gave into it. And he knows that she's a married woman going for a divorce. So, a quick question. This is men or
Yes,
women
I'm
in the chat.
Anita.
Okay. How long before you would date someone who's going for a divorce? How long would it take for you to date someone?
You
Or
can't date
would
nobody who go through divorce because they're still married.
That's what
Exactly.
I'm saying. That's it. Exactly,
They're
Terry
still
Ann.
married, so you can't date nobody that's going through
Exactly.
divorce.
So the
So
same
what?
thing with Denisha. She needs to leave Anthony alone, regardless of whatever he's
Exactly.
saying.
No, but you see, Denisha's situation is different, right? Because Denisha is giving a pushback, but it's Anthony that's pursuing her,
Yeah, but
right? But I
she
don't
could
think
block
she's gonna fall
Amber.
for it now. She may fall for it later, but I don't think she's gonna fall for it now.
No, but the
But
more she talks to him is the more she's gonna get
the more
involved.
she,
She needs
right,
to block him now.
that is true.
He's married, going through a divorce. Let everything get sorted out before she even attempts. Flowers, I would send those flowers right back to sender
No,
because
I wouldn't even entertain it for him to send it
exactly,
to me.
yeah,
That is
because
it.
he's a married man.
He's a married man.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
I wanted to address something when they were
Hmm.
talking about Delicia and Iman. And what's her name? Asked if Delicia will ever leave Iman.
Mm-hmm.
You see how Shayla's situation is with Iman?
Hmm.
That when she beckons, he runs.
Hmm.
It flip it around. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the same thing with Iman and Delicia. When
Yes.
Iman's beckon, Delicia runs. The toss and turn that Delisa is going to have with Iman and King is that Delicia King would have to come face to face with Iman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They both would have to come face to face with
Definitely.
Iman, and then she will make the decision. Because guess what? Shayla is going to say something to her, and it's going to hurt her to the very core.
Hmm.
I promise you it's going to happen. The Alicia is going to get really bad hurt from the
Hmm.
Iman and Shayla situation because come hell and high water, Shayla not going to leave Iman.
No, she's not. Remember what she said? She
Right.
would unalive. She
Exactly.
mentioned that.
And
And when
she's going to fight
mm,
for Iman. So guess what? Delicia has to just pack it up now and go
mhm.
with King. See
Yes.
what King has to offer. If it doesn't work with King, then you move on. But
Yeah.
the doctor is there. The chiropractor or the what the other doctor is. He's there. He's available. Leave Iman alone. Why? But she's
Exactly.
fascinated with the 15,000 a
Yeah,
Hmm.
month
because
stipend.
she's driven by that money. So
She's
again,
Hmm.
driven by that money.
if she
Exactly.
could say, right, Iman, everything's over. I don't want no more money from you. I don't want to have anything to do with you. Then that would be it. Yeah, but she's still getting that 15,000 every month, and she still has feelings, deep-seated feelings for Iman.
Exactly.
You remember
And
her car too.
and he gave her the car. But
Yeah.
however, we saw that King rolled big. King is a
All
big
right.
dog. And he rolled up with the Rolls Royce today. So she
Mm-hmm.
knows that King is not playing. I know tonight, 9:30 and 11:30, gonna be popping tonight with Delisa
We are
and King.
coming.
I
Wait, they are going
promise
to
to.
church today?
I'm already here, but
They're already
we don't
there.
start
Okay.
until 7:30. But I'm just saying that tonight is going to be popping tonight.
Mm.
Trust me, because King is going to show her who he is tonight, and that is going to make her decision. We'll see.
Yes, it's true.
Mm,
Definitely
But
right, Terrian.
and you're going to see jealousy between Delicia and Lauren.
Oh,
mm,
yes.
yeah.
There
Yeah.
is going to
True,
be
true,
a
true, true.
big jealousy that flows between both of
Yes.
them, because Lauren is not getting what Delicia is getting.
No.
She's her broke man only renting the Chanel and give it to her, and that's it.
Dave.
he uh, Dan, he's just
Dan, sorry,
renting
Dan.
an apartment and putting her in. Now he can't rent that apartment no more. He got to give it up. So now he become the leash to her apartment. So everything he's just renting because he broke as a joke. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
we will see the chair.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Antoinette,
Yeah.
what you have to say?
Yeah,
Thank you, Terrian.
yeah.
Well,
Oh,
what I have to say is that whatever King gonna do for her for the rest of the day, rest of the
Mm.
night, he might he might have some thoughts like, what should I do? Should I give up on Iman? Should I stay with King? You know, like you all said, she's so attached to Iman. It's like she don't want. It's like she want to keep Iman like in her back pocket
Yeah.
and be with and stay with King.
Yeah.
But that's gonna mess up. You know, that's gonna mess up in the long run because Dan got a big mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
It's
it's
true.
gonna be very interesting to see how these days now gonna propel her. How she gonna feel about King now since he put her in the Royal Wars. They going somewhere. They must be going somewhere now. What if he has a private jet, King? You know what I'm saying? What if he has a
Yeah.
private jet and take her somewhere over the weekend, like out of the country somewhere? Can Iman do that? Do Iman have the money for that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's all money with her, but I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very
Iman bought
interesting.
her a car, and it
he not
wasn't a
taking
cheap
her
one
no.
either. It's the
I'm just,
SUV that's expensive.
He
yeah,
ain't taking her no jet and leave me.
I was just throwing it out. I was just throwing it up there. I was just throwing stuff out there in the air. You know,
Yeah.
listen, anything
This
can happen.
Exactly.
Delisi ain't leaving me out here. He ain't taking her no jet leaving me with King. She not doing that.
Okay. Can
Okay,
I
let me
just
read this comment. Anybody
okay.
finish? Let me just get the chat back in the groove of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm Anita says, I said this few weeks ago. Remember, Sharon? Yes, I remember, darling. That's why I keep it on the screen. They have been setting it up for Amber to lose and the others to ride into the suns
Yeah.
after the sunset. Yes, we remember you said that, baby girl. You called it.
Right. There's a comment here, Sharon.
Read
Sharon,
it, darling.
comment here. I stand corrected. This is myself in it. Angela said Dave gave Amber a cinnamon bun and carnival toys. Amber
Yeah.
gave her body.
And for King to do a dinner under $20, I don't know what he did. I need that technique.
Oh yeah, thank you, Angela, because you're right. Sorry, I'm just
I don't know how
laughing.
he
Yeah,
do. What he
Yeah, I
do?
forget about that, Angela.
yeah, thank you.
He
That's a
gave
good
her the
one.
cinnamon
Cinnamon
bun and
bun
the
and the
carnival
carnival
toy.
toy.
Yes, he did that.
Yeah,
That's right.
I don't know what he do. And they never showed it. They never showed it.
Oh dear.
What are you talking about, Antoinette?
I was talking about when King took when King took her out on the date, and he said he could get her anything free her under $20. You remember?
Yes, they showed it. No, they
Oh
showed
yeah,
it.
they
It
did.
was in,
Yeah.
They
I did
did
a,
show. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
that's
I
the
must have
first
missed
thing
it.
I ever did on this channel. That
Okay, I
show.
must have missed. That's my fault. I
Yeah.
must have missed it.
He got a coconut him and her for 10 I think it was $17 he actually spent for that
Yeah.
date.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. A
My bad.
coconut water, yeah. A jelly coconut, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so let's see what the other comments are saying. Dave did offer to spoil Amber, but Amber declined because Amber feels like it's kind of spoiling. Amber didn't want it to look like he's buying her affection. So she declined. Okay, Tina? And Lydia says, Dave doesn't face me one way or another, Lydia says. He is a pop up of God to get Anthony into action to save his marriage. Thank you, Lydia. And I won't date no one separated.
Okay. Thanks for that. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, darling. Sabrina. Sabrina, you can click the link and come up. You don't have to be on camera if you can. I'd like to hear what you have to say because sometimes when we are typing, we're not saying what we actually want to say. And then Gigi, Dolly says to Gigi, unfortunately, Bethany never thinks she does anything wrong to anyone. Exactly. Bethany is a different story, me tell you, darling. We'd have to take the whole even talk about Bethany. Denisha is looking for a come up, not to love. She's plays a game. She's playing a game too. Well, Denisha is liking what Anthony's doing right now. Don't be surprised if she give it up soon. Our gay send him our address, but let's see what happened. Amanita says, I think that whether Amber gets money out of the divorce or not, she will be fine as long as she gets away from Anthony and Shayla.
Mm-hmm.
Well said. Thank you, dear darling. Thank you for that, Amanita. Goddess says, if I was Denisha, I wouldn't take Anthony phone call. Exactly.
Exactly.
He is
Yeah.
married and you don't want to. That is why I don't really care about whatever happens with Denisha. She
Mm-hmm.
Onipat told her he's no
Yep.
good. And she decided to ignore that. She gave Anthony her number, and now Anthony is pursuing her. So whatever happened have consequences, and she's gonna be casualty of war. Just
Yes.
like that.
Anyway, Sharon and
Yes,
chat,
darling.
I'm going to be heading out. It's after 12 in
Yes,
the
I know,
early
dear.
hours.
You have
All
a
right.
good night,
Thank you,
darling.
everyone. You take care, and I'll log in another time. All the
All
best.
Hey,
right. Thank
Sharon,
you
everyone
very
have to
much for
step
being
away. I
here.
have to
Bye,
take care of mom.
baby.
Bye. Take care.
Bye
I
bye.
have
Bye.
to
Take
step
care. Bye
away,
bye.
Sharon. I got to take care of mom.
Yes, take care. Thank you too, darling. Thank you, guys.
Okay, we see
Shayla,
you guys later.
excuse me, dear. Okay, thank you,
Yeah, I got to go take care of mom.
Okay, thank you. Thank
Okay.
you for joining us. Next time, my
Well,
dear.
okay,
Bye
cool.
for now. Terrian, you're at church now too? I guess Terrian is gone also. All right. So I don't think Dave is going to let Amber go that easy like people think. All right. I don't think so either, darling. Let's see. He said that God is center. So if God center, let's see what God plans have to do. Maybe God plan is Anthony and Denisha, and God plan is for Amber and Dave, or God plan is for Amber and Dave and Anthony to do better. They have destroyed this marriage, so it would be nice if they separate them for real. They actually goes through with the divorce. And then if they're meant to be together, they can put them back next year. So let's see how they're going to do it. I love you guys. Thank you guys. We had a fabulous, fabulous live. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Charmaine. Thank you, Terrian. Thank you, Suzette. Thank you, Auntie Riri. Sorry that you had to go. Thank you, Era, for joining me on here. At least Era was brave. Suzette and Marianne and Gigi and who else? And Janet. I'm calling you guys out. Del Marie. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a fabulous evening. If anything juicy drop, I will jump on for later. Go and enjoy the rest of the evening. Have your supper. And we will do this again maybe later or tomorrow morning. Bye for now. I enjoy every bit of this live. It was wonderful. Bye for now, darlings. Remember to hit the like button. Oh, thank you guys for hitting the like button also. And you guys did an awesome job. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, chat family. Thank you, everyone. Bye for now, guys.